unmute. I did it right. I just jumped in. Hi, guys. All right. So let me put my disclaimer out there before I introduce. I know a lot of people don't really get the alerts for my lives. So I am trying to do it every day, Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I know a lot of people run the playback, so they run it back. Some people can't make it. Some people go to church, spend time with the family. All right. Hi, my name is Tasha. I do have another channel called Tasha Society where I do hair, beauty, everything beauty over there. I do have another another channel called Tasha Jean where I do story times. Check me out. Let me put my disclaimer out there. If the person said, hey girl, you don't have the right to be sharing my video, I will take it down because I don't care. I usually put the person's information down in the description bar because it's a live. I don't really do TikToks for lives, but it's mostly YouTube. So I usually leave the information down in the description bar below. All right. Hey guys. Hey, I know last week's story was it. I don't know what was happening, right? Hey Aria girl. Hey, welcome in, girl. So I know that the lives usually start off a little bit slow. So I am gonna try to start the story time. If people come in, they come in. If you come back in the playback, you can come back in the playback. I'm trying my hardest to do this every Sunday. So if you miss a Sunday, I got you. I got you next week. Okay. I got you next week and I got you the week after. My goal is to make this a consistent thing. If I won't be here on a Sunday, I'll let you guys know. And my goal is to start doing more story times a week for people who don't care about lives and just wants the story. And if you don't have time for the talking, I always leave the person's information down in the description bar below so you can check them out yourself. All right, so let's get started. So this person, her name is Chelsea Keena. All right, so I'm not gonna run her music. I try my hardest not to put the music, excuse me, so I don't get copyright strikes on YouTube. So let me share my video. Her story time is called "Recently Fought Friend for Trying to Take My Man Receipt." Lord Jesus. All right, so let's get started. Let me share my screen. All right. So you guys can see it. All right. Let me try to I don't know what. All right, I try my hardest not to put the music. All right, so let me shut up and then I'm going to let this go.
In myself, I'm probably more disappointed in myself than you are in me. Why do I already know my New Year's resolution for 2026 and 2025 damn near just started? Should I add a necklace? I don't know if I want to add a necklace. All right, y'all, I definitely want to do a necklace. Okay. Even though like in majority of my story times where I fought, it's a general consensus that it was well-deserved. Like it just had to happen. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to defend yourself. Sometimes you have to fight for your respect. It just depends on the scenario and on the situation. And I never just be out here looking for a fight. You guys can let me know in the comments if you feel like it was well-deserved yet again, or if you guys feel like I'm wrong this time. Y'all let me know. I have mixed feelings about how I handled the situation, but I definitely know that I don't regret the situation at all. When I tell y'all, Shawty had me f***ed up, she didn't even just have me f***ed up. She had me f***ed up squared. Before we get into it, you guys, I'm not going to be doing subscriber promos in the beginning this time. This is like my third time re-recording this entire video because they were not messing with the way that I told the story, I guess. It kept having some issues and I kept having to redo it. Y'all know, especially if you're on Instagram, you guys have been waiting for this video and I hope this is the last time I have to re-record it. I'm going to start doing my subscriber promos, especially when I have this many in the end of the story, like a special segment at the end of my
Right, I see she has like a lot of videos. I never watched her. I mostly watch well, I haven't been watching YouTubers like that, but it's usually like there's another girl, her name is CC Reacts, Simone, of course, Charisma. I don't think she does story time. And then there's another girl, her name was Zumi something. And I think that's the only, and there's another girl. Oh, I forgot her name. She always do story time. She's African and she's really extra. I forgot her name too, but I'll probably be featuring half of these people But she was the first one that came on my thing. So I said, all right, let me just let me put her up. All right.
My story, because you guys are always tuned in by that time anyways. That's when I give my other disclaimers and my other important stuff. So I'm going to save my subscriber promos for the end of the story time to save myself from having to deal with this video over and over again, because I find that that might be part of the problem. This is one of them ones, child. And I really wish this didn't have to happen to me, because I don't understand why I keep getting put in a position to have to handle. It's like, why? Just why? If you haven't already subscribed to the Patreon, I am going to be dropping a juicy Patreon video this week. So you might want to go ahead and subscribe so that when I do drop it, you're able to watch it. So let's go ahead and give this girl a name. I was going to be petty and name her Yoni for multiple reasons, but I feel like me saying that word too many times on here, I don't know. I don't want to say that too many times just in case, but I was going to name her that for two reasons. One, because she's one of those fake spiritual ladies or whatever who swears that she's doing a lot of womb healing, and she's
those are the ones you need to watch out for. Those ones who be like, I'm very spiritual, I'm getting in tune with God. Yo, I don't know, something about them be mad evil. Like everybody I know be like, I'm just so spiritual. They always do something mad effed up to me. I don't know what it is. Like mad effed up. It's something about them. It's like, I don't know, they pretend they're spiritual and they're really trying to help you, but I feel like they be trying to slowly come in your life on purpose to hurt you, bro. Like, I don't be trusting them. I don't be trusting them. All right, let me mute.
She's just so spiritual, and she's just a healer, and she's so healed and all of this. And she posts a lot about like Yoni stuff and stuff like that. And I'm not going to say the other reason why I want to name her Yoni, but y'all are going to catch my drift by the end of this video. But we are going to name her is Sage. Same as the second reason, just because she plays like she's super spiritual and so aware, and when in reality, she is spiritually disturbed. And secondly, because she's always posting about sage and needing to sage her space and just needed to sage this and that, when really her spirit needs sage. She's the one that needs a cleansing. No shade.
All shade.
She might be good now, because I might have got rid of her bad energy for her when I...
Never mind.
Sage is a girl that I've known of for a while. Like, she wasn't one of my friends. She wasn't somebody that I hung with or anything like that. She was more so of like a friend of a friend. Like, she was my homegirl's homegirl. And sometimes my homegirl would be on the phone with her, like not sitting on the phone with her while she's hanging with me, but like she would call her while I'm hanging out with my homegirl. We're going to name homegirl Friend. We're just going to name her Friend, because there's not a lot of people in this story time that need names. So Friend would sometimes get a call from Sage or whatever, and she would pick up real quick or whatever, and she would be like, oh, I'm with Chessa, and Sage would be like, hey girl, and I'd be like, hey girl. Or I would see her post her stuff and she would post my stuff, but I don't know, like we never followed each other.
Girl, that's what I was looking down on my phone to see if it was doing it, because last week I think Erica was telling me that it was doing that for her. So I don't know if it's just really you or if it was StreamYard. So I said, let me check. Let me check if I made it. Okay. So I was like, let me double check. Hey, sister. This is my sister, like my real sister, not the sister that people be like, oh, that's my sister. No, that's my real sister. Oh my goodness. The one story time of hers I haven't watched. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I know. I wanna watch her. I wanna watch her. She looked like she's a good story time person. Like, cause girl, last week, I hope she makes up for it. I hope she makes up for it. All right, let me shut up. Let me shut up so you guys can hear it.
At first, because I don't know, I don't follow every single girl that my homegirl reposts. I might, you know what I'm saying, like the picture or something like that, but I don't like just go follow every single one of my homegirl's friends. That's just not what I do. I want to say maybe September-ish of 2024, my homegirl had reposted these pictures that I had posted around this time. It might have been a little bit before or after, I don't really know, but I remember it was around this time that she had reposted my pics onto her story. And when she posted these pictures, Sage went and liked them, and she went ahead and followed me. And this was the first time that she followed me. Like I said before, we weren't following each other, but when I saw that she followed me, I went ahead and followed her back. Like, I'm not no hater, And when I see a girl supporting me, baby, I'm gonna support you tenfold. So she followed me, I followed her, I liked her pictures, and now we're following each other. So also her following me off of a picture that my friend reposted on her story of me is foreshadowing. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which my Instagram is Chesa La Morena, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I post a lot of nature pictures and posts and things like that, because there's a nature spot that I go to. It's not the only one I go to, but it's the main one that I go to, and I'll, you know, do a hike out there, or I'll just walk, or I'll go sit by the water or whatever it is, and I post it, and I'm always posting it on my story or whatever. So one day I had posted it, and Sage had like slid up or whatever, and she was just like, "Ooh, this is super nice. I knew I took you for I know a spot type of girl." Like she was basically saying that she feels like I look like I know good nature spots, or I know, you know, I know a spot or whatever. So I was just like, oh, LOL. Yeah, I love it out here. It's super peaceful, whatever. Fast forward a few weeks, coming up on my birthday, my homegirl friend ends up asking me like, hey, can I bring Sage? I guess she caught wind that we were like cool or whatever. They probably spoke about it. I really don't know. And she's just like, I told her that she could bring a person anyways from the start. And she was like, okay, do you mind if I bring Sage? And I'm like, girl, hell no, you can bring her or whatever. That's cool. And Sage didn't end up coming. I ended up personally inviting her once she asked me that. Like I wanted to go ahead and send her the details personally. So I sent her the same little message that I sent all my friends and let her know that she was more than welcome to come. And she ended up hearting it, saying that she would probably make it. But then she didn't end up making it. She said she was sick or something. I really don't know. I wasn't tripping. Since she didn't show up to my birthday, I don't know if she felt like obligated to invite me or if she just genuinely wanted me there. But she went ahead and gave me an invitation to her birthday party, and I ended up going to her birthday party. At her birthday party, I'm there with like some of her homegirls. Obviously, friend is there and stuff, and it's no niggas. Like I didn't invite my boo or nothing like that. It was just the girls, and we're playing like this or that, would you rather, and all this shit. She starts answering questions that I feel like a lot of her answers were just weird. Like, have y'all ever hung out with a girl that just doesn't align with your moral compass? Like, I'm getting to that age. I told y'all I'm getting to that age where I want to surround myself with people that have at least the same morals as me. Like, I don't want to hang around with that love to just take people nigga and like to go and cheat on niggas and just do people dirty.
Girl, you're going to have to be by yourself. It is rare. You will find people like that, but it won't be a group, okay? Because when you get to a certain age, especially you're hanging out with people, you're chilling with people, you're having fun with people, you're going to the club, you're partying, and that group comes with grimy people. When you start meeting people and you have a nigga, you have a man, you're chilling with your man, low-key, you got to become low-key a homebody in a way. It's rare because it's rare to find good people because a lot of people, number one, if they see her, she's a pretty girl, if she got money, she look like she's doing well, people tend to gravitate to you. Like, especially like right now, I don't know if she's a big YouTuber, but if she's a big YouTuber and people assume she's making money, all those people are going to come around you on purpose so they can take everything you got or take what you got or the talent. Or if it comes to a man that they know, okay, yeah, she got a man, I'm going to watch her. Like, that's why I tell people all the time, me personally, I do not bring women around my man. Yes, I do believe that if your man really love you, you know, he won't smash with your friend. I get that. But I personally, me Tasha, will not bring a woman around my man because I don't want to deal with it, okay? I don't want to deal with a girl coming up to me. Oh, he slept with me. No, she tried to touch me. Oh, no, I don't want to deal with it, okay? Whether you guys see each other, you see him in passing, hey, what's up? There's no phone calls. You calling, yo, I'm just checking if Tasha's okay. No, you have my phone number. You want to check if I'm okay, you can write me. Okay? You check the hospitals. Call my sister, call my cousins. But this check calling my man, oh, I was calling your man to see if you're okay. Call my man for what? What is it? Call the hospital. See if I'm okay. Check the news. I don't do the friends checking, like being close to my man. I don't do that bullshit because I don't want to deal with it because, you know, you don't know your man. You don't know friends. And I'm not trying to deal with the drama because the fact that my friend is a honey or he's a honey, I don't want to deal with it. If he end up being a whore, I will learn. I'd rather learn through a stranger than my friend. You know what I'm saying? The one story time of hers I haven't watched. I said that. Nah, I didn't get to watch the last lot, girl. You don't even have to. You don't even have to. That one was just, the girl was cussing us out like, what the F you, if your mother, you don't believe me, F you, F your mama, F you. I'm like, all right, she was on some Tupac, hit him off, like she was going crazy on that. It's been crazy over here. I hope you've been okay. I hope everything is well. But girl, that last one was insane. So I'm not sure if you had a bad storyteller, but she will make up for the. Okay, I hope so. She seems pretty cool now. Seems pretty cool. Okay, the last one I don't know. She was cussing us out. She was cussing us out. Everybody was like, kind of dwindling away. It was insane. All right, let me go back.
And things like that, because it's like that shows your character. If you can be out here doing that to other people, then how can I trust you to be a good person to me? For example, that she was recently talking to a married man and how that's none of her business because you can't wreck a home that's happy and all this stuff. Like, you know, one of those girls that feels like, oh, well, if I could take your nigga, he wasn't your nigga and stuff like that. And it's like, we're getting too old. And baby, she's older than me. I forgot to even mention that, but she's older than me. There was no situation that popped off from her birthday party. That was just how I kind of started to feel a way internally about her. But I also wasn't like putting too much on her because I was like, I don't know. I be trying to give people grace and I be trying to like get to know a person for real rather than just making rash judgments right away and stuff like that. So I was just
girl, that was God giving you a sign. Okay, let me explain something. I don't mind. I don't care if you do married men. That's your business. I don't care. Okay, things happen. I've been in a situation. I've been with men that was taken, and you know I didn't know, and then I fell too deep, and then I'm like, oh, woe is me. But then at a point, God was like, get out of that. You deserve better. So, but you have to listen to what a woman say, because some women, yes, you get into a situation with a married guy, you don't know what the guy's saying. Sometimes the DICK is so good, you know, it could be different things. So I don't judge you. But when you get to a point you're dissing the man's wife, like, oh, he gonna leave her, that be stupid, he don't really want her, baby, that's your red flag, because you have a man. So if she can do that to a woman, another woman, and she's dissing the other woman and don't have no type of sympathy, girl, she ain't gonna have no sympathy for you. First of all, you ain't her real friend. You ain't her real friend. It's not like she got any loyalty to you, so you're a friend of a friend. So that would have been my red flag. I would have, oh, she ain't coming to my house. You ain't hanging out with me or my man, because you're already telling me what type of person you are. We could chill, but if you're like, oh, Tasha, let me see your boyfriend, girl, I ain't got no pictures. You ain't got no pictures? No, girl. I should come over. Oh, no, girl. I don't bring people to my house. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Oh, they're doing construction. Blah, blah, blah. I will make all excuses. You ain't coming to my house. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Because these girls be...
like, whatever, girl. And she was drinking a little bit. Maybe I was like, maybe she's just showing out a little bit because she got new company here. I don't know what she got going on. I really hope that's not really her for real, but I wasn't gonna like hold it against her or whatever. So moving on to the next situation, we obviously started talking a little bit more after her birthday party, and this is when it starts to get weird, like quickly. She ends up hitting me up and we basically plan a little date to go to the nature place that I'd be going to or whatever, and we end up doing the little picnic, journaling little friend date that we said we was gonna do. And this is when she really starts throwing me, like she's throwing me all the way off. She starts venting to me about friendships with her other friends. Now, she's not talking to me about friend or any girl that I know personally. She's talking about like her own friends that are like just her people that I don't know and I've never met. And she's telling me about how she just recently had to cut off this girl because she's just a loud spirit and she just always want to be seen. And she's just always trying to be the one having the most attention in the room. And I can't with no like that, because it's like, who do you think you are? Are you trying to compete with your friends and stuff like that? And it was like, there are friends that are definitely in competition with their friends, but I never personally cut off a girl because she's loud and outgoing. And the way she was explaining the girl, it wasn't giving that she's an obnoxious, just wants to take everybody's attention type of girl. It just seemed like this was a girl that was confident in herself. I could be wrong. I don't know the girl.
Yep. And she said exactly how she said it. The girl probably had a confident spirit and she tried to downplay it. It's probably like she probably tried to dim her light and she wasn't having it. So she dropped her because she was hating on her. So she's trying to make everybody like hate her too. Like, oh, I can't be cool with her because my ancestors told me that her spirit is like, no, girl, you just hating on her because she probably is the type of person who already has her shit together, probably is confident, and you're hating on her. Talk about she has a loud spirit. If she has a loud spirit, that's her personality. That's her personality. But if you feel as if that you don't like her and you drop her, you drop her. But she didn't do anything to you. Just because of her personality shows a lot about the type of girl she is. Like, how are you going to be talking about how she is? That's her personality. I'm a loud spirit. I am. Okay? So if you feel as if you don't like me, then you was hating on me because there's something about me. Because sometimes you don't even have to do anything, baby. Sometimes you don't have to do a damn thing. It's just you being you. People just hate you. Okay, you could walk in a room and people just hate your spirit. You ever walk in a room? Like I remember I worked at a pharmacy one time, and mind you, I never met this girl. Never. Okay, she wasn't a very attractive girl, but me, I told you I have 2 baby daddies. So a lot of people see me as low. Like, oh, she got 2 baby daddies. She ain't nothing. Blah blah blah. Never met this girl. My friend was having, well, I got the job. We was working together. Cool. Okay, mind you, she's a Christian. She go to Jubilee, pray to God, go to church, praise the Lord, preaching. Never met this girl in my life. I worked in the pharmacy. My old friend gave me the job there. Okay, so she was known as the G. Everybody liked her. Everybody was vibing with her. Everybody, because she was the girl. But when I came in, all the patients started vibing with me because I have a very caring heart. I really care. People like to talk. I'll listen to you. And people used to like me because I used to wear a lot of wigs. So they used to call me the girl with the colorful hair. Okay. So one time, one of my friends, she ended up graduating, became a pharmacist, whatever. But I think because that girl seen that everybody at the pharmacy brags about me so much. So she comes in. I tell you, I never seen the girl in my life. She's rolling her eyes, holding on her boyfriend. Yeah, I'm married. I got a husband. Girl, she looked bad. Oh, man. She had a funny smell. No shade. And I'm like, everyone's like, you know her? I said, girl, I never met her. And low-key, I was excited to meet her because everybody talks so like good about her. But then at a point, at first it kind of hurt my feelings. I'm like, what I do? You know, she was telling people, oh yeah, she got 2 baby daddies. You know, at the time, yeah, Jeremiah was born. And she's like, she has 2 baby daddies. I'm a married woman. I'm graduated. I don't like girls like her. And even people at the pharmacy was like, what's she do though? You know what I'm saying? Even her friend was like, yeah, she told me why she didn't like you. It was dumb. Like, she's like, we go to church. Like, that's crazy to me. But then at a point, I had to learn about myself. Like, Tasha, it's your spirit. You ain't got to do nothing. And mind you, we never walked in the room that I'm that powerful that you hit me without meeting me. That's like something like, it shows a lot about you. Like, you don't even have to do anything. People will hate you for nothing. For nada. Zero. Excuse me. Girl, you already know I was preached to you. They hate us for nothing. Like, what I do? I don't cuss, but I don't low-key enjoy storytellers who are passionately cussing, especially if they're funny. I don't mind. You have to see it. There's different, like I cuss sometimes, a lot of times, okay? But it's the way you have to see it. It's not that she's telling the story. She's cussing at us like, you don't ever believe me? You don't believe me? Well, F y'all. Like, she was cussing at us. It's not that she was cussing in the story. Well, she was cussing in the story, but she was cussing at us in the story. We were like, okay. It's like I was trying to go through the live, and everybody was like, I felt like I'm getting cussed out. Like, it's like she was cussing at us. Girl, I am a loud spirit child. I know I am. I'm a lot. I'm a type of person. I'm a lot to handle. I know I am. When I date dudes, I'm like, I'm a lot. I know I am. I am a lot. I'm a lot. Okay. Like any man that been with me past 2 years, I shake their hands and be like, congratulations. Because I know I'm a lot. I am a lot. All right, so let me continue because, girl, I will talk forever.
Girl, but considering the development of this story and the development of this girl that I'm talking about, this Sage, and what she ends up doing and all of this, I feel like her judgment on this other girl she's talking to me about is definitely false judgment. And this girl she probably cut her off. For all I know, she probably slimed this girl the same way that she tried to do me. And you know what I'm saying? Now they're not friends. And she's trying to feed herself a delusion. Like, there are real life that will do you the dirtiest way possible, be the friend to you possible, and create whatever narrative in their head to try to convince themselves and other people that you're the problem. And they will start believing that. Like, they will literally find something to say that you did or some reason to justify y'all not being cool anymore, and be so delusional that they will convince themselves that they are not the problem and that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, they know they're the problem. They do. But the fact that the reason why they just don't like you, they want everyone else not to like you too. It's not like delusion. They know that like, for example, I'm just gonna use her. Like, me and her are friends, right? I'm a hater. I don't fuck with her. I'm like, I don't fuck with this bitch. What's her name? Chelsea? Chisha? I don't know your name, shorty. But whatever your name is, right? I don't fuck with her, right? But I'll go up to you, Ari, and be like, yo, you met her? Yo, she thinks she's all that. And because she thinks she's doing all this, she ain't even all that. And she's making money. And I seen her driving a BMW, and she don't even have money for that. She probably have credit. And what does she do anyways? Don't you think that she's all that? And you're like, no, I don't think she's all that. Because you don't really know her like I know her. Because she was talking shit about you too. Like, that's those type of girls. Because they don't like you, so they want the world not to like you. That's why, like, yo, you know what? I was talking about Love Island. I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but you see how it is, like, kind of like Huda. Everybody don't like Huda now, right? So now everyone, especially what's that boy's name, Nick, he's trying to make everyone not like Huda because they know that Huda and that dude Jeremiah had a strong connection. So everybody's going against them because Ace and Nick put that narrative that they're bad people. Huda thinks she's this, she's too close, she don't want to get connected. Because the fact that they knew that they had a real connection, they started hating on it. So they try to make everybody seem like, oh, Huda's this, Huda's that, when it's them who's doing the same thing that Huda was doing. I don't know if you guys watch Love Island. I don't want to ruin it. But it's kind of the same thing. It's because the fact that they see something in you, they see a potential in you, and they hate on you. And the fact that they know that you're the shit, they want you to, like, people to take that away from you. So a lot of people do it to bully you. Like, they'll bully you. I wish, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a bully. So if you bully me, I'll bully you back 5 times. I will make your life hell. But you know what I'm saying? There's some people that just, they know, like, they see her potential, whatever her potential is, they're going to try to take it away from her. Like, oh, she thinks she's all that. It could be her money. It could be whatever. But they come close to you. Like right now, like the same way she's talking shit about her friend, she sees something in her that she's trying to get close to her to destroy her too. It's just the devil. Sometimes the devil come in through people. That's the spiritual. That's why she's like, I'm spiritual. I believe in God. And I always tell people, see what type of God they serve. Sometimes they say, I serve God, but it's not God Father of heaven who with Jesus, because some people's gods is the devil. I'm just saying. So you gotta be careful with these spiritual people, because sometimes they're here to hurt you.
Like, it seemed like it was one of those situations, and she probably having a hard time coping with the fact that they're not friends anymore. So she's trying to make herself feel better and self-soothe by trying to put the situation on that girl. She starts talking about her love life or whatever, talking about how she's taking a break from dating and she's on this celibacy journey and how she just can't stoop down to the level of a man. And now she's talking down on men as a whole, which I'm not even going to say I had a problem with that, because I have a lot of friends and a lot of women that, you know, they have their fair words to say about men, and I have my words to say about men too. But it was the way that she was just saying, like, energetically and just as a human, women are just so much more above men. I can't see myself dealing with a man right now, because it'll really be hard to find a man that's deserving of my level or deserving of my energy, because they're just not on my level. and all of this stuff. And it was like, I'm just looking at her kind of like, okay, like I get it. And she's like, but I seen like you in a relationship, whatever, and it's cute or whatever. I seen you post your man. And she was like, I definitely have a thing for dreadheads too. She was like, I need to get me one of my own soon. Like,
no, you better tell your friend. I definitely have a thing for dreadhead too, baby. The way I would block you. What is it? First of all, I see you're a man, and I definitely have a thing for dreadheads too. I need to get me a dreadhead. What is it? So you want my man? She just said it. You got to listen. She said it. I see your man. I have a thing for dreadheads too. I need to get me a dreadhead. They say when people want to sleep with your man, they tell you. You just don't listen. She tell you, listen, open your ears. I have a thing for dreadheads too. What is it? Baby, I would have. All right. Nice seeing you, a block. What is it? I mean, get me. I thought you just said that you're going through your spiritual journey and no man could be on your level. But now you're telling her that I just seen your man and he got dreadheads. I need to get me a dreadhead too. She just, you better listen to her. You better, because she's telling you what she. These girls ain't loyal. All right, don't worry about it.
I need my own dreadhead soon.
What do you mean by that?
And I'm just looking at her weird because it's like, me personally, I wouldn't talk like that about somebody, man. Like, you're not specifically saying nothing like suggestive about my nigga, but it's like I would never have a friend that has a boyfriend with waves and be like, oh yeah, girl, like I seen you post your nigga. I need my own nigga with waves. Like I need my personal nigga with waves. Like it's just like, I don't know, the implications, I don't really like it, because it's like, even if you do have a thing for dreadheads, a lot of girls do. Why is that what the comment coming out of your mouth is? Like speaking about my nigga. Like, what are you trying to say? Because maybe we can get down right now. Let me know what you want to do. But hey, I was just trying to, again, give her grace, give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know this girl like that. So maybe her delivery is just, not everybody speaks the way you speak. Not everybody would, word the way you word. So I'm just trying to, like, we at the park, it's trees around me. The trees, the leaves are blowing. The sun is out. The water is moving. Like, I'm really not trying to tee up on this girl out here in this nature trail. So I'm just like, yeah, girl, like, yeah, like, thanks, boo. Like, yeah, changes the subject. Cause girl, what the fuck do you mean by that? Not too long after that situation, me and my boo end up throwing a little kickback at my house. And we end up just inviting some friends, whoever can come or whatever. Like, y'all already know it's not news that I be doing game nights, or that just my friend group in general. We like to get together, drink some, eat some pizza, eat some food, do games. And like, there's no celebration necessarily. There doesn't have to be an occasion. We just like to get together and have game nights and shit. So I invite her. Well, really, I invited friend, and friend asked me, can she bring her friends or whatever? So she brings her friends, and she brings one girl, and she brings Sage. So now we're all at the house or whatever. I introduced Sage to my other homegirls that are like not really part of the same group of girls or whatever. It's not like a friend group. When I just say group, I just mean these are girls that know each other, and it's a separate, like I have separate friends that know each other. Some don't, some, you know what I'm saying? So we're all playing the game. I don't even know which one it was. It was probably like Never Have I Ever. We play like pretty much the same games because we have different versions of the cards, or we'll find some on the phone, and we'll, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something new and fresh to ask, and we'd be like in the conversations that we'd be having out of the games or whatever. And we don't tend to make the shit weird and freaky, and like, it don't always got to be an adult ass thing when it's just a group of us as friends. But hey, let me not get ahead of myself. So we end up playing Never Have I Ever, and everybody's asking stuff like, yeah, there's a few little like adult questions in there just because we're trying to, like, get somebody to lose or whatever, but it's not heavily centered around adult questions. I want to make that very clear. Like, most people are asking, never have I ever got in a fight at school. Never have I ever snuck out of house and got caught. Never have I ever got beat up. Never, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And we were finding like funny things. And if it was adult, it was like, it wasn't specific. So it gets to Sage, and mind you, my man is a part of this game. He is very much here. And I caught her looking at him a couple times, like where it wasn't really like making sense for her to be looking at him, but I'm not going to overdo it and start like stalking what you're looking at and trying to police what you're looking at and shit like that. Like I don't got to worry about my man. That's one thing. So it would be different if I had a man that, you know, was choosing and like I had to worry about him being with one of my friends or something like that. I would be more on edge, which you guys know I've dealt with boys like that, but I don't have to worry about him looking at no or worrying about no, especially in my face with my friends. That's crazy. So I wasn't too much worried about it. I just like was like, all right, but I just, you know, I left it alone. So it gets to her. She starts answering the question or asking the questions, and she's like, never have I ever seen a man that was so fine that made me want to give up my celibacy or maybe want to end my celibacy. And then she immediately looks over and either I'm not gonna say specifically that she looked directly at him in the eyes or nothing like that, but she looked in our direction as soon as she said that. And it was just like, also it was giving like, girl, you better have wanted to say you were on a celibacy journey. Like you better have wanted to say that. I know women that are genuinely on a celibacy journey because they just like, that's just what they feel like is best for them. And I'm not judging nobody for nothing, especially not nothing like that. Like that's not nothing to judge negatively. But I know women also who either say they're on a celibacy journey and don't be. Like I know girls, I have had friends that have literally told me that what they're doing in the streets and in the sheets, and then told everybody else they're celibate, which that ain't my business. But it's like, right, there's a place and a time for everything. Why in front of everybody, including people's niggas? Because there was another girl, one of my homegirls had her nigga there too. Why the are you trying to make it clear that you're on a celibacy journey in front of a bunch of niggas, especially niggas that you don't even know? And also, you don't even know who else is on a celibacy journey or who has been celibate. So it's like, you're assuming that we've been celibate. Like, I get it. It's never have I ever, but.
First off, Shorty is brave. Like, yeah, I could tell. Shorty's brave. First of all, I would ask like, who's here that will make you want to not be celibate anymore? Especially if you're looking my way, baby. I don't know how to be content. Like, I respect y'all, because I would have turned around and be like, who's you talking to? Are you talking to him? Who are you talking to? Because don't disrespect me. Oh, that's one thing we ain't gonna do. First of all, you in my house. Second of all, you're in my house. And third of all, you're in my house. So I hope you're talking about somebody else. Because I would have asked her like, oh, who's you speaking about? I'm telling you, these girls, man, I promise you.
Now, that's like oddly specific. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was going to put their hands down, but you. Like who? Wait, what do you mean? She literally put a finger down when she asked it. It's the point of never have I ever not to say things that you have never done so that other people can put their fingers down. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was just giving pick me. I hate pick me ass. She's like,
never have I ever seen a nigga so fine. He made me want to stop my celibacy.
Looks over at us like, girl, don't get punched up in my house. But at the time, y'all already know I be looking back on these situations when I'm telling these stories, or like obviously after the situation actually happens in my life. And I look at it and everything just connects. And some stuff was already connected, but I feel like I was in denial because I be hoping these don't be trying me like that. She said another one that's way too raunchy for me to describe on here. Maybe I'll retell this story on Patreon so I can, say what I want to say. But let's just say that she described a very specific adult situation that she has, I guess, done that a lot of people, I guess you would assume haven't done or whatever. And she's like, never have I ever blah, 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 blah. And it was way too rated R. Like, I get it, we're all adults, but it's like, it didn't fit the tone of the hangout. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, can you read the room? We're all on some chill, like funny vibes or whatever. And you're over here making this shit sound like a spicy book. Like, I can't even make this up, y'all. Like, the men in the room looked uncomfortable, and the bitches were kind of just like fake laughing, like, girl, like, what the fuck? Like, ew, like, what do you mean? Like, and she put another finger down. So it's like, you're not even playing the game correctly, and you're trying to be a pick-me. You're trying to give niggas visions in their head or something. I don't know what you think you're doing, but whatever you think you're doing, you're not. You're just making everybody hella uncomfy. So the night ends or whatever, and as she's like leaving or whatever, she ends up saying, like, this is all not back to back, obviously, but before she leaves, she said something to me. My man, like, he must have done something. I don't really know what specifically. I don't remember, but I think he did something to like help me or something like that. And before she leaves, she said something to me like,
I could tell he don't play about you, girl. Like, I know that's right. Like, I could just tell he don't play.
And it was just like, girl, like, you are munching on this man so hard. Like, why? And it's like, some of y'all are probably gonna be like, girl, you're overthinking everything. Like, why are you so worried about her and your man? You're gonna know. Look at the title of this video, boo. Like, I have a reason to now be feeling like this. At the time, though, I really wasn't. I was just like, maybe she's just one of those girls that can't read the room. Maybe she's lacking some social cues. I know I'm lacking some social cues in some areas. So I'm like, maybe she just has good intentions and doesn't know how to deliver the you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah, girl. And she says this in front of my man, by the way. I don't know if I put that in there, but she like leans and says to me and him, damn near, I can just tell he don't play about you, like, with me and my man sitting right next to each other. And like, he heard it and he looked and he was just kind of like, and like, it was awkward. And then the whole night was over. She leaves or whatever. And the first thing that my man says is like, where did you find that girl? Like, where did you get this friend from? Because she's just a little, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even just speaking on the comments she made about him. He was just talking about how she made everything super spicy and super, like, he basically was like, damn, is she going?
Because she's trying to lure him in. So that's why she's saying everything's spicy and, oh yeah, that's why I can do this, I can do that. Because she's trying to lure him in, like, yeah. Like, that's why she keeps looking at him. Because the fact that she's trying to like tell him like what she can do. And then play it off. Like, oh, I can tell he don't play about you, blah, 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 blah. So she can get his attention. Like, these girls, these low self-esteem, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Like, is she a thought, basically? Like, damn, is she okay? Also, I feel like what was kind of confusing me is that I felt like I ended up getting on FaceTime with friend after that night, and I was like, I don't know if I'm tripping. Like, is this how she usually is? Because I don't know her like that, and you do. And she's just like, yeah, girl, don't take nothing that girl says seriously. Like, she's real cool, but sometimes she just, you know, she just acts like that. Like, that's just her. You'll get used to it. She don't mean no harm. Like, I'll talk to her if you want me to or whatever. I'm like, nah, you don't got to talk to her or whatever. I want to see what this girl going, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see how she truly acts as herself. Like, I don't want you to tell her how to act around me. I don't want you to tell her nothing, because this is somebody I'm getting to know, and I want to get to know you for how you actually are. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? And I was, once I had this conversation with friend, it kind of was reassuring for me a little bit to know that, like, she acts like that with everybody, which, I mean, according to my friend, maybe that's how my friend viewed it, because I don't feel like my friend was trying to be weird in any type of way. But once she said, like, oh, girl, that's just how she is, it kind of made me feel like maybe other people have said the same thing, or, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, she knows what I'm talking about, because she wasn't confused at all when I asked her. She was just like, that's just how she is. So she knew what I was getting at. So I just kind of like charged it to the game. I'm like, okay, that makes me feel better a little bit. Back to, like I said in the beginning, that we had kind of became cool around September 2024. Around that time, I was trying to find a new form of content to make on TikTok, because I'm always shadow banned on TikTok. No matter what I try to do on that app, they don't like me on there anymore. Like, ever since I lost my original account, they just shadow ban pretty much everything I make. If I'm just trying to make a little cute video, it flops and stuff like that. So I was really trying to rebrand in a way and try to make new content. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I did some eating mukbangs on there. I was doing some like grocery hauls and things like that on there. Some of it got taken down, but I really wanted to start doing videos where I was doing what's in my purse with my purse collection, because I was peeping that I was accumulating a pretty unique and like good purse collection that I haven't seen a lot of girls with. Like, I didn't see a lot of girls with the same purses that I had. I used to love what's in my purse, what's in my bag videos from YouTube back in the day. And before somebody clocks me, I'm not saying that I came up with this idea, but before I did it, I personally did not see anybody do ASMR, like tapping on the purses with their long nails the way that I thought that I like wanted to do the video or whatever. I'm not saying I created the trend. It was an idea that I had. So I was hanging out with friends, Sage, and some other girls. Some made content, some didn't. And we were just all talking about how we want to make more content, how we should vlog together sometimes. And just, you know, a conversation that a lot of girls be having. Like, we need to get out here and make more content. We need to be taking more pictures, stuff like that. And I ended up saying that I feel like I want to do the idea that I just told y'all, like I wanted to make the ASMR.
Me being a content creator, I've been a content creator for a long time. Wasn't consistent, I ain't gonna lie, but I've been here in this game for almost 10 years. Okay. My advice to people, and I tell everyone this, even people who write me, who tell me they want to be social media content creators, if they're interested in content creators, do not ever tell people your ideas. You do it first, and then you can explain, oh yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. Don't ever tell people what you're going to do, because they're going to do it. They're going to do it. Like me, when I was doing YouTube, I didn't tell anybody except one girl I wanted to do YouTube. It was only one girl. And then one of my sister's friend ended up doing YouTube. I'm like, oh, so crazy. I'm about to put my first video out. And I was telling her, she said, yeah, girl, do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even talk to her. She was like, you know, my sister's younger than me. So she was a younger girl. She was doing YouTube. She was doing her thing, doing makeup, whatever. And I was doing hair. That was my thing. I always did hair. I'll do makeup here and there, but I always did hair on YouTube. Then everybody else started writing me like, oh my God, I always wanted to do YouTube. I always wanted to do YouTube. I think when I tell people I want to do something, people do it. So I tell every content creator, I don't care who you are, if you want to do something, don't even share it with me. Just be like, hey, Tasha, I'm interested in doing content. Do it. Don't tell people what you want to do or what I want to do, because people will copy it and then they will act like, you'll be like, oh, I told you about it. I'm like, girl, you're really mad. Like, that little thing, like, okay, like, whatever, we both can do it. Don't tell people, what the hell? There's a fly. Don't tell people what you want to do, like, at all. Exactly. If it's a hairstyle, outfit, looks, don't tell people anything. Just do it. Don't tell people, oh, what are you going to wear tonight, girl? I don't know. I don't want to be your twin. I don't know why people always want to look like you. Like, oh, what are you going to wear today? What are you going to go? What are you planning to do? What are you going to eat today? Like, damn, nigga, are we twins? But I'm telling you, some people do it because of the fact that they see your gift and they're not as creative as you. They want to take your gift from you. That's why. She should never told anybody like what she's gonna do, because somebody else is gonna copy it. Yeah, you need to. Or on and off. Yeah, no identity. I tell my sister all the time, stop telling people what you're gonna do. You're gonna do a trip, just do it. If you want to invite people, you invite people. You're gonna do a hairstyle, do it. Don't tell people. Me, I always change my hair so people don't ask me, but I will notice people will copy me. I know that for a fact. Because when I started YouTube, I was doing social media. Besides my sister's friend at the time, I mean, well, she's not my sister's friend, but she was the only girl that did YouTube at the time. And she wasn't even doing hair. She was doing makeup. And I was the only one on my timeline that did YouTube. Okay? Only one. Nobody else was doing content creating. Now, everybody on my timeline started copying people. Even people are even to the point that they do my poses of my picture. They copy my wigs. They copy my hair. And to the point that I'm like, you know what? Now, imagine if I told them, this is what I do, they would become me. They would become my twin. So I always do it first. So if I see somebody else wearing something that I'm wearing, or if copying my style, there's even people that do the Haitian accent that I've been doing. That's what I'm known for since freaking middle school. I always did the Haitian accent. When everybody was mixed, everybody was I'm half Dominican, I'm half Spanish, I'm half Indian. I was the only Haitian. I used to always make jokes about being Haitian, and now everybody's doing it. So sometimes you just gotta be the trendsetter. Oh, thank you, girl. I think you're my first super chat. I don't know if I still have the song. Let me try to see if I still have the song. Hold on. Let me see. It's probably like the old one. Hold on. Let's see if I still got it.
For that money, hello. Dance, what? For that money, period. Dance, for that money. Wait a minute. Have you subscribed? I said twerk. Dance, for that money. Wait. Dance, for that money. Yeah. Dance, for that money. Hold on. Have you subscribed? I said dance. $10, dance, $20, dance, $50, dance, $100. What? Dance, dance, have you subscribed? I said dance, for that money. Drop. Dance, dance, for that money. Dance, dance, for that money. Wait a minute. Happy society, I said. Society.
All right, I have to do a song for just. I have to do one for this channel, but this is child. I noticed how much weight I was. I was bigger over there. I was big. I was bigger. You see? Yeah. That was the back of the youth. I have to make one for Tasha Reacts. I don't think the kids will do it, so it's gonna just be me. I was looking. I was like, dang, I was a little pudgy over there. I was a little pudgy over there. I think that's when I just had the miscarriage too, with the baby number. Child, I had a couple of miscarriages. I don't know. God was like, I don't want you to have no more babies with that man. I had a couple of miscarriages with that guy. But I think that was after I had the miscarriage. That's when I was living with the devil. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I need to find a one for Tasha Reacts. I have to do a video. I was like, let me see. And the quality is not even that good. But thank you, girl. Thank you. It's my first super chat. Super chat. Girl, all right. Okay, let me continue because I'll be mad excited.
Are like what's in my purse videos or whatever, and all the girls are like, girl, yeah, you should. Mind you, some of them have seen the purses, so they know what I'm talking about. And one of the girls is like, yeah, you should especially do it with the handcuff purse or whatever. And Sage instantly, she's never been to my, well, has she been to my crib at this point? Yeah, like she been to the game night and stuff like that, but she's never been in my like wardrobe. Like she's never just seen all my purses and stuff like that. So she doesn't know what the purse is that she's referring to. And she's just like, handcuff purse, like the is that? And the way she said it, I'm not gonna say it was giving hater, but it definitely was like, I don't know. It was just like a little off the way she said it. She was just like, handcuff purse. What the fuck is that? Like, I'm just like, yeah, girl. And I didn't have it with me. So I showed her a picture of it or whatever. And she was like, oh. And she was like, no, that's cuter than what I imagined. Like, she was like, when you said handcuff purse, I'm just like, what? And she's just like, laughs it off or whatever. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, like, maybe at this point, she had already rubbed me the wrong way too many times to the point where like now I'm nitpicking more at what she's saying. But she definitely said it with some weird ass energy. And again, considering the situation, y'all, when I said that I wanted to do those videos, she's just like, oh, I don't know. Like, I hate ASMR. I don't like, she was like, those chewing videos, like the eating ASMR videos, I don't like. I've never seen no other type of ASMR, but I know a lot of people don't like ASMR. So you should probably just do the regular, like what's in my purse type of video rather than, you know, the no talking ASMR, because it'll probably go viral if you do the normal one or whatever. So she's just on my idea off rip. Mind you, the other girls were like, yes, girl, you should do it. That's unique. Like, yeah, you should do it. And she's like, no, I don't like ASMR. And it's like, but you're not the only in the world, for one. And it's like, why are you trying to discourage me from doing something I said I wanted to do? Like, this came out of her mouth. Like, she said herself, she don't care to do the content stuff. She just be doing content for fun. So it's like, why are you trying to give me advice about content when you don't even take it seriously? Like, who are you to tell me what's going to go viral and what's not? No shade. So lo and behold, I do the video and it goes viral. Multiple of them do. But when I did the first one and it did like it performed well, I put it in the group chat. We had a look.
Hey, can you teach me how to go viral too? Please, call me. Because I don't know what I'd be doing on social media, because my social media, it ain't growing. Okay. Well, Tasha Reacts is. I ain't gonna lie. I get a lot of love from Tasha React. But Tasha Society is dead. It's dang. It don't work over there. Tasha Jean's still new, so I gotta be consistent. But can you help me go viral, sir, ma'am? I said, sir, ma'am, can you help me? Oh, I wanna get out the hood. Even though I ain't the hood, don't worry about it. But
little group chat amongst like some of us or whatever, and I did partially put it in the group chat to be like, yeah, like my idea, look what happens when I execute my creative abilities or whatever, basically. So I end up posting it and sending it in the group chat or whatever, and everybody hearts it. She hearts it too. Probably a couple of days later, on her Instagram, she ends up posting a TikTok link on her story. Out of curiosity, I go click it. I mean, that's what you posted for, right? For people to go look at it. I go look at it, and she's doing ASMR tapping. What's in her purse? This bohemian style purse. I don't know if I already said it, but like she had that more boho type of style. Super cute. I incorporate some of that into my style sometimes, like especially towards the summer. It'll be like a mixture of boho and edgy. Like I'll do the gold bangles, and I have like the bohemian like sundress and stuff like that. I'll just probably do a darker lip, or add some darker accessories and stuff like that. But that was her style. I don't be hating on my friends when they do the same things that I do. It's just the fact that she was being discouraging about the idea. She was on the idea. She was being funny about the purse. And then as soon as I show you that my idea was successful, you go and do it. Now, somebody is probably going to be like, well, you should have never sent your success in the group chat because that was your mistake and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, girl, I'm not pissed about her doing the video. I'm just showing you guys the weird that she be on. This is just something I clocked, but it's not something I said something to her about, because like, what would I even say? Like, how dare you do a purse video? Like, what do I?
No, I'm not telling you whatever, because first of all, you shouldn't even be thinking that your friend wouldn't do that. That's your friend. Your friends, you should be comfortable enough to tell your friends, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. But a lot of people need to understand, especially if someone like her who is successful, who is doing well on YouTube, when you're making money, this is when everyone's going to start gravitating to you. When people start seeing you're going viral, you're making money, now everyone wants to be your friend. Everybody has ideas. Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to pick your brain. That's why she's like, you shouldn't do that, because she wanted to take that idea and play it off. Like, oh, girl, I don't think you should do it, but it'll be okay for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not your style. They'll try to mind fuck you. That's why a lot of people, they know what you got. So that's why she's trying to mind fuck with you. Like, oh, nah, I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should do that, because the fact that she sees the potential you have. That's why she's saying it.
I look like. I'm just saying this is something I kept in the back of my head. So this is the last situation that ends up happening before the big situation. And this is the situation where a lot of y'all are going to be like, oh yeah, girl, she needed that from this situation alone. But we're just going to get to it. So as you guys know, my boo, he makes music, Mako Cash on all platforms. He just dropped a song, so go ahead and go tap in. But he makes music, and he also performs in the city, like at different clubs or whatever. And there's certain clubs where he goes back and performs at like multiple times. I guess it's called like having residency at a club or whatever. And they'll give us a section, they'll give us a bottle, and we just bring people out and like that. So I be inviting my girls out, he be inviting his people out, and I'll bring a couple of my homegirls with us to the club, or like they'll push up or whatever, and we'll be in a section together. So I ended up sending the flyer in the group chat, the same group chat that Sage is in, and Sage never came to one of these because we just simply weren't friends when he had his other performances. Like I said, she was a newer friend, but I knew that Fran was gonna want to come, so since Fran was invited, I knew I should just invite all of them or whatever. So I sent it in the group chat. And mind you, on the flyer, it says it's $20 at the door. Even with the flyer, you got to pay for entry. In Atlanta, without the flyer, it probably would have been more to get in. But either way, you don't have to put in for the section. You don't have to put in for the bottle. You have a bottle in a section. You don't have to put in for shit. You just have to get yourself in the door. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I made it clear, both on the flyer it said that, and I said it in the group chat. And everybody said, bet I'll be there, hearted the message and everything. Everybody was on the same page. So I thought. So we end up getting there that night. We pull up, we all meet at the door or whatever. My boo is up right there with the promoter, and everybody's getting in. Everybody got their Cashapp out, or everybody got their cash out, and everybody pays or whatever. They get their little wristband, they go inside. And when it gets to Sage, she comes to the front and she's like rummaging through her purse, and she's like,
oh shit, I forgot my cash or whatever.
And she looks at my boo. She doesn't look at me, which I'm right next to her, behind her. She looks at my boo, and I'm behind her. I'm just with them. Because I got in without, you know what I'm saying, needed to do all that. But I'm with them. These are my. And she's standing right next to me. And instead of saying, oh, girl, I forgot my cash, like, you got me or whatever, she looks at my nigga. And she's like,
oh, I forgot my cash. Like, can you cover me?
To my nigga. So I'm looking at her funny because I'm just like, what? And now my man looking at me like he don't know what to do, because on one hand, obviously he's not gonna like be rude as be like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all here to support him, but he's now in a weird predicament because he knows that I told everybody what it was, and like now he's just, you know, he don't really know what to do or whatever. So as he's about to tell the promoter like, just let her in, she good or whatever, I ended up pulling out another 20. I'm like, no, I got it, because I didn't feel like it was his responsibility. Like, this is my friend, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, because I already felt like some weird shit going on, so I was gonna cover that shit. So I put out another 20, and I go ahead and pay on her for her or whatever. So I get her in or whatever. She's like, oh, thanks, girl, or whatever. And I'm like, we go inside. I pull her, like, not to the side, but like I said, kind of to her only. I'm like, girl, I told you that it was 20. And she was like, yeah, I know, I just forgot it. My bad. So that's that. Now, yes, that's odd. And yes, that's weird that she asked him and put him on the spot like that instead of asking me. But you know what's weirder? By the time he done finished performing, the bottle probably got like a shot or two left. She's drunk. She's probably the drunkest. And y'all, I remember this like it was yesterday, because for one, it wasn't that long ago, boo. And also because whenever my boo has like shows or performances or whatever, just in case he might need my help with something or he might need me to do something, I don't be getting completely slizzard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get up. And plus my tolerance is super high, so I can take 3 shots and be tipsy and still be vibey, but I'm not going to be out of it in any type of way. So I remember all of this. I wasn't out of it. So she's drunk and the bottle is damn near gone. I don't know if she thought it was like completely gone. It was like a brown bottle of Dawn. So she ends up going and asking the lady for a shot. Like, our server comes over and she's like, can I get a shot or whatever? And the server, this is how it went. She was like,
can I get a shot?
And the server was like,
yeah, girl, what do you want?
And she was like,
tequila.
And the server was like,
what kind of tequila do you want?
And she was like,
girl, anything, it doesn't matter. Like, you like surprise me.
And my man is right there at this point. I feel like all of this leads up to the situation. And I feel like, again, now looking back, I feel like all of these little things were attention seeking things. Like, she was just trying to show out and do the most.
I thought she didn't have money. Is she gonna pay with a card? I just want to make sure. I don't club. You talking about surprise me like you got money. So I'm trying to see.
Because when my nigga was around, that's how she acted. But yeah, keep in mind, verbatim, she said, it doesn't matter. You pick. She's like, you pick, doesn't matter. I don't care. And the server's like, okay, girl. And if you don't know, like if you're on the younger side or whatever, when you go and you order an adult drink and they ask you what you want and you tell them you do not care, you cannot get mad if they don't give you the house shot. And the house shot is normally the cheapest shot that they have, that they just use when people don't specify, or when people say they want the cheapest shot or whatever, or they just say, oh, give me the house. Usually it's the cheapest shot or whatever. That's what it is. So if you don't say, oh, like, just give me the house, if you tell them I don't care, it's up to you. Yeah, some of them might still give you the house, but some of them might try to upsell and give you a shot of Dawn, which the difference between the shots and price can be pretty significant. So now a lot of y'all are probably like, wait, how the fuck is she ordering anything extra if she just said she didn't have the 20 to get in the door? And now I wasn't even thinking about that, because maybe that was a little bit of tipsiness in me, because I wasn't even thinking like, how are you ordering anything? Because some of the girls were ordering the wings or whatever extra that they wanted to get, and she ordered a shot, but you didn't even have 20 to get in the door. So where is this money coming from? I don't know, but I'm not nobody to check nobody's pockets, so I wasn't even thinking about that at this point. So when the bill comes or whatever, it's close for us to be like getting ready to go. She gets her bill from the server and she's looking at it and she starts immediately tripping. She's like,
why is it so much? Like, why is it this much? There's no way that a regular little shot is this much.
And she was just like,
well, I gave you a shot of reposado, or I gave you a shot of Dawn.
I don't really know what she said. And she was just like,
why would you do that? I asked for the house shot.
And she was like, the server, she was like,
no, ma'am, you said like you were down to drink anything. You said you didn't care.
And Sage is like,
no, I said I wanted the house. I said I wanted the cheapest shot. I didn't say I wanted anything off the top shelf or anything like that. I wanted the house.
So she starts going back and forth and she's yelling at this point, to the point where she done got my man's attention. He's over here looking like, what the y'all got going on? Because again, this is a place that he comes to often to perform, that they bless us with, they pay him and shit. So it's like, why are you acting an ass in front of anybody. Like, why would you, even if this wasn't a situation where he was performing or anything, even if we just invited you to the club, why are you acting an ass when you with us? Because now you're making us look bad and you're embarrassing us. So I'm just like, girl, calm down or whatever. And I ended up covering her bill so she could shut the fuck up, because she was like, well, I don't have it. And I was like, just give her what you have. I'll cover the rest or whatever. She gives her a couple dollars and I pay the rest of the shit. And we end up taking her to the bathroom because we feel like, girl, you got to be drunk or something. Like, you're doing too much. So we take her to the bathroom. We're like, girl, you need to chill. Like, you're doing too much. You're like embarrassing everybody and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, my bad. I'm drunk. Yeah, I might be drunk. And she's like laughing it off. She's like a sloppy ass drunk. So we end up leaving. That's it for the night. She ended up like yelling at the server. We ended up having to apologize to the server on her behalf. And after I ended up texting her, I'm like, girl, like, I'm not gonna, hold it to you too much. Like, I'm not gonna press you too much about it. But next time, if you come out, you cannot be embarrassing us like that, because you made us look bad. And I really shouldn't have to tell you this because you're grown. Like, I did check her a little bit, but it wasn't something where I was like done being her friend, which because when you see somebody carry, I don't know, maybe you need to not drink so much next time, but I just let her know I didn't appreciate that shit, basically. And she was just like, girl, my bad. I was drunk. Like, my bad.
No, I think that there's certain friends that just that character, you should know, like, she could be a friend. I don't know where this is jumping to, because she already said that she's a effed up friend and she had to fight her for her man. But some friends, you got to learn where you can bring them. There's some friends you could bring to the club. There's some friends you could bring to certain events. There's some friends, like, sometimes you got to learn there's certain people you can't bring around all the time or bring around certain things. There's certain friends you can't bring on vacation. There's certain friends you can't bring to clubs. There's certain friends you can't bring to work events. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to kind of learn. Some people is not good with liquor. Or some people are just, certain vibes is not for them. So sometimes, like, a lot of people are like, I went to a girl's trip. It was a nightmare because of XYZ, or this person was hating on this. Because some people, they'll go out with you and expect you to do everything for them. I am not that friend. That's why I always tell people, if I ever went on a trip, I don't do trips with people. But if I did go on a trip, I will have my own hotel room. I will have my own room, my own like space. I won't even be close to your room. Like, I will make sure I'm far. If I'm doing an Airbnb, I will not go. Like, I will be in the hotel and I'll meet y'all. Because I don't know, it's something about when you're in a one space with a person all the time, it's like people's personality is different. I'm moody. I'm a type of person, my face shows it all. So if I'm with somebody and she was acting a fool, you will be able to know. Like, I will snap at you. Like, yo, we ain't doing this, sis. Like, I don't like being embarrassed. I don't like the yelling, especially I'm older. Like, if I was out with her, the friend wouldn't like me because I was like, yo, sis, for real? Like, done deal. Like, I wouldn't even talk to you no more. I'll just drop you cold turkey because I don't feel like I should be talking to you about certain things. Like, you should know better. Why am I arguing with you about how you should be acting in the club? And then, and I will check you next time that you do not have money. You don't come to my man and tell my man you got me. What's happening? You don't even know my man. It's not like you're part of the group and be like, oh, you got me? No, nigga, you don't know me. You don't even know me. You should be asking your friend, yo, you got me? Not even her, because she ain't even your friend. Yo, these girls be like, ugh. These friend groups are a little bit different now.
Yeah, mind you, we didn't get back till like probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I texted her that, it was either the next day or it was like when I got home or whatever, and everybody else got home. And she said, my bad. That's all she said. She was just like, oh, girl, my bad.
Okay.
I just want to put the emphasis on me telling her next time, just come prepared. And next time, just, you just need to know how to act, because me saying next time was to show grace. Like, I, again, wasn't ready to just tell her like, oh, I don't with you. I was trying to give Shorty some grace, which I really shouldn't have, but I was trying to. So y'all, first of all, sorry for the change in, I don't know, angle, lighting, quality, whatever. I'm using a different camera right now because my camera died and I could not find the other battery for it. So I'm going to have to use this because I want to get this video out to y'all like ASAP. So I'm just going to have to do what I got to do. After this situation happens, y'all, friend ends up inviting me to hang out with all of them at her house. And I'm not going to say that I like purposely didn't want to go because of Sage or anything like that. But I feel like probably my intuition has something to do with it, because I was PMSing, like I was coming on my cycle, but I also just wasn't feeling social, which with my friends that I like know and that I've hung out with and that I'm, you know, comfortable with, that's not normally like me. I'm not like a super social person with strangers and stuff like that. But if it's like a gathering my homegirls invite me to, normally I'll be down to do something like that. But I just wasn't feeling up to it. My social battery was at a 0%. And again, I was PMSing, so I just was not in the mood. So I ended up telling a friend, like, hey, girl, like, I don't feel good. I'm PMSing. I might not make it, but if I change my mind, I'll let you know. She's like, okay, girl, let me know if you change your mind. We're just going to be, you know, chilling or whatever, nothing major. He ends up telling me that he's going to go to the studio or whatever. And if I'm being honest, y'all, I'm like, yes, go to the studio so I can be here, watch my shows, eat my snacks, and PMS in peace, because, y'all, I just did not want to be bothered that day. And God just knew to test me this day. He just knew to test me this day. I don't understand it. So, I'm chilling or whatever. And probably like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half that he's been at the studio and my friend's been hanging out or whatever, he ends up sending me a screenshot. Now, I'm obviously not going to include the full, like I'm going to put the screenshot on the screen. Like I got receipts, boo, but I'm not going to include her name and all that. Like y'all know I don't play them games, especially considering the ending of this story time. I'm just going to go ahead and blur it out and include it here. This girl ended up DMing him, and he sends me the screenshot, and it says something like, it's right here. It says something like, hey, I wanted to ask what cologne you had on because you smell good tonight, or what cologne you had on tonight because you smell good, but I forgot to ask, LOL. Something like that.
I don't even know what to say.
My boo, he's one of them people that doesn't check his DMs every day. As soon as he's seen this DM, he screenshots it, he sends it to me, and he immediately calls me. He's like, I haven't checked my DM. And this is a couple of days after that night. So it's still at the top of his DMs or whatever. So he's like, I'm just now seeing this. Isn't this, oh girl, I just wanted to show you this shit because this is crazy. And I'm just like, all right, bet. So I hung up on him and I was like, all right, bet. And I just hung up. And immediately my first thought is to hit her up, like to text her and be like, you know, to spaz on her or whatever. But you know what? Instead of doing that, y'all, this is not my proudest moment. This whole situation and how I executed this whole thing is not my proudest moment. But I just felt like, since you want to play with me, I'm going to play with you. So, y'all, I ended up saving the screenshot or whatever.
Me, I would have wrote her back and pretend I was him. I would have went on his DM, like, let me see your phone, and act like I was him. I wore blah, blah, blah. Why, what's up? Act like I wanted you. Let's meet up. You see me. What is it? What? You forgot to ask him. First of all, why are you sniffing my man? Oh, Tasha, relax. You don't know her. Oh, right? That went left. Oh. I would have pretended I was her. I was like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm wearing blah, blah, blah. Because what is it? What? Oh. Yo, that went left.
And I was like, you know what? Let me hit up friend and see if Sage is over there. Because earlier when she told me like how everybody was hanging out or whatever, she told me how everybody was supposed to be there, but she didn't say they were there. So I asked her, I'm like, hey girl, what y'all doing right now? And who's all there? And she's just like, oh, Sage and blank, one of the girls, just got here and we just chilling right now. We finna spark up and like probably make some food or something. And I'm like, all right, cool, boo. And she's like, what, you must finna come through. Like, you must finna slide now. And I was like, yeah, girl, I feel like I might want to. Yeah, girl, I might just come through. I'm feeling a little better or whatever. And I didn't want to tell her, like, somebody's gonna say, like, girl, you should have been upfront with your homegirl and let her know because it's her house. But like, baby, all I saw was that I was pissed off. I'm not gonna be corny and say, all I saw was red. All I saw was like all black. I blacked out. No, I didn't give a about none of that. I ended up putting on my boyfriend's cologne. I sprayed myself with the cologne that he had on that night. I mean, he only has specific colognes over my crib, and we had left from my crib. He has colognes at his house, and he has colognes that he keeps at my house, because sometimes he be at my house and, you know, he might not be prepared. So he got some clothes and he got some stuff over at my crib, and I know exactly which one he had on that night. So I sprayed all over me and I pull up or whatever. When I get there, y'all, I'm on some crazy shit, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm walking in and I'm like, hey y'all, like, hey y'all, hey. And they can tell that something's a little off with me, but they don't know what, because I don't never walk in screaming like that. Like, I might if it's some lit ass shit, or if I'm lit, or like, you know, if it's something hella exciting. But like, just to come in and hang, like, yes, that's exciting, but I don't be coming in like, hey, like, no. I ended up giving everybody a hug. Even like, there was a bitch there I didn't know. I gave everybody a hug, and I'm like, do you like how I smell? I'm like, you like how I smell? And then she's like, yeah. And then I hugged the next girl. I'm like, you like how I smell, boo? And she's like, yeah. And then I hugged friend. I'm like, you like how I smell, boo? And friend's like, girl, you smell like a nigga. And I'm like, oh, do I? And then I go to Sage and I'm like, hey, girl. And I'm like putting my hands out to try to give her a hug, right? So I'm like, hey, girl. And I'm like, you like how I smell? And I'm just standing there like this at this point. She's not even trying to give me a hug. So I'm like, what? You're not going to hug me? And she's standing there just looking at me stupid. She's just looking at me like, and I'm like, girl, what? You're not going to hug me? And then my friends compete the energy or whatever. So friends like, Chester, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, are you okay? To Sage. And she's like, girl, why are you acting like that? I'm like, oh, why am I acting like that? And I was like, you have like 5 seconds to explain to me why you feel like it was appropriate to do what you did. And so now friend is like, do what she did. Girl, what did she do? Like, what are y'all talking about? Chester, chill, wait, what happened? And I'm like, are you going to tell them, or you want me to tell them? And Sage is like, girl, what are you talking about? And I'm like, didn't you ask my nigga what cologne this was? Because he smelled good, right? He smelled good, right? Smell me. Give me a hug. Smell me. And she's just like, girl, like, you doing too much. Like, what is wrong with you? Or she said something like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I pulled up the screenshot and I'm like, this not you? This not you? And friend comes over, like, she wants the tea. Now she's like, what are you talking about, Chester? Like, what is this? Let me see. So she looks, and the other girl, like one or two of the other girls come look, and immediately friend's jaw drops. She's, yeah, me too. I'm shocked too. And she's like, Sage, what the? And I'm like, yeah, Sage, what the? I'm like, so what? You have 5 seconds to explain to me what makes you think this is appropriate. And if it makes sense, I won't beat your ass. Simple. So now this is giving me flashbacks of other situations I've told y'all about when I gave it an opportunity to make some motherfucking sense, and bitch don't want to make no motherfucking sense. She's like, I was drunk. I don't even remember sending that, but I don't even know, like, I don't know why you're tripping. I was just asking him a question. Like, I don't know why you're doing all of that, because I just wanted to know, like, I wasn't even being weird. You're acting like I said something inappropriate. And now I'm looking at her goofiest, because what do you mean? Like, why you didn't ask me? You want to know what his cologne is, what? So you could.
I told you, you should have wrote her. Because now you should have seen, because she could play it off like, oh, I was just asking him, you know, what kind of cologne it was, blah, 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 blah. I would have wrote her like, yeah, that's what, yo, what's up? Why? Like, flirt with her kind of back, make it seem it be me. It be me. Because I wanted to see what type of level she would go to. But sometimes when, like me, I'm kind of like her, I'm reactive. I don't wait, but I would have. Now, the meme right now, because now it can make it seem like I was just asking him a question. Whoa, she's tripping, blah, 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 blah. But baby, you don't know my man. You don't know my man. So why are you asking my man what cologne? And you're celibate. So it's not like you're asking for the cologne for someone else. Because didn't you say you're going through a celibacy? So you shouldn't be sniffing anything except God and your spiritual leaves and your sages. What is it? Oh, Tasha, calm down, relax. You don't know her. Calm down.
Can wear it. Like, it smells like straight nigga. Like, this is not even one of those unisex type of, no. And if you would have asked him maybe in person, you could have played it a little differently, but you went out of your way to DM my nigga. Mind you, in the screenshot he sent me, she was following him. So when I saw that screenshot, I'm thinking like she followed him that night. So I'm like, girl, first of all, why the fuck you asking my nigga anything? Why are you DMing him anything instead of just asking me? Because whole time I got him that cologne, number one. Number two, why are you following my nigga after?
I told you I'll be in jail. I'm serious. She need to sniff God. She's celibate. That's what she said. I'm celibate. I'm trying to get into spiritual journey. She better be sniffing God in the air. Why are you sniffing my man? Yo, this is why I don't have friends. That's why half of my friends are gone. I have my little immediate friend because I can't deal with it. I can't. These girls are just these girls ain't loyal. Like they get on my nerves.
We go to the club. Why are you following him at 4 a.m? She's like, girl, I followed him off of you reposting him a minute ago. Like I've been followed him, but I just was asking a question. So now I'm even more mad because you're a weirdo. She was like, I've been following him when you posted that he just now noticing. Why do you want my nigga to notice you so bad? Why do you care for him to notice you so bad? And no, he didn't notice you. People follow him every day. I give him shout outs and I tell people, and he networks and people follow him every day. You think he look at every that follow him? No. So I feel myself start to get like a little hot.
Yeah, that's trifling. Thank you, Daphne. That is Trifling's friend from the story time. That's her. That's who. That's my sister. Yeah, that's Trifling's friend. That's her. That's the one I be telling on the story time about Trifling. Yeah, that's how I met Trifling, through my sister. And then Trifling's brother, the devil, come. Trifling's brother. She's the one. If she never make me meet Trifling, I will never be Trifling's brother. It's her. That's her.
And just anxious because I get anxiety when I get mad. Like my heart beats really fast and shit like that. So I'm like, I look that everybody's like taking a step back or whatever because they already know like this isn't going well. So I'm like, let's go talk outside because I don't want to disrespect my friend's crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would rather not fight inside the house. So I'm like, let's go talk outside. And she's like, no.
I'm still whooping ass. I don't give a fuck.
And I'm like, what you mean? She's like, what is there to talk about? Like, I just asked him a question. You're dragging me. Y'all, this did it for me. I pushed the fuck out of her, but I like shoved her. At this point, we were in the living room already. And I had shoved her towards like the front door and she had kind of fell into the front door. So we're not fighting at this point. I was just like, and I pushed her into the front door. Yes, I put my hands on her first. Usually I don't do that, but she really triggered out of me, y'all. And I do not play. I don't play about my nigga. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm guilty as charged. So I push her and she falls against the door or whatever. And she stands up, whatever. And she like swings on me. So we like barely fight by the door or whatever. And Fran manages to get behind us and she's like, wait, y'all, wait. And she like opens the door. And that sounds hella hood. Like she's just like, wait, like, and try to make room for us to fight type shit. But she just knew, like, I could tell when she saw that post or when she saw like what she DM'd her, she was turned off by her too. Like she was on some, like she has a dude too. She don't play that type of shit. Like she definitely did not think that her friend was that type of. So she's like opening the door because we're already tussling at this point. So we're like.
No, she can't say she didn't know her friend was like that. She did say that's how she is. She just probably didn't think that she would do it so close to home. Because the girl said that she messed with a married man and she don't care. And if he didn't want to cheat, he wouldn't let her man, if her man really loved her, he wouldn't be cheating with her. So y'all knew she was like that. Y'all just didn't want to believe it. She would do it to you guys. The signs was there. Trifling, yeah, girl. She did. Trifling, oh child, that girl, child, she just. I just had a soft spot for her. I did. Trifling, I don't know why. I always felt so bad. I always feel like I can save somebody, save the girl. Child, she screwed you over, then screwed me over, then screwed everybody over, and then I met the brother. The brother even worse. I'd rather Trifling than the brother, child. Just leave that family over there. Let them, when they're burning in the hell. I don't got no beef with neither one of them, but I don't want it. I don't want to. I'm trying to catch up on 2-speed because I got distracted. Speak at a perfect pace, and my AD. That's my sister too. The girl, don't worry. My sister, even like when my stepfather be sending like messages, and you should be having. I'm like, what? She's like, he's talking too slow. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Trust me. I don't feel away. It's okay. Sorry.
Kind of out the door. This kind of gave me flashbacks to that one time I whooped that bitch through the yard. Or there was multiple times I whooped the bitch through the yard, but we're fighting or whatever. I'm like, I already know what it is. Like, y'all at this point be doing it with me. Like, let's do it. I'm beating her ass in the grass, and we're like up against the bushes or whatever, and I'm bing. I get on top of her. I'm like, bitch, you're a weird bitch. And she ends up saying something to me, like, we get separated or whatever, obviously, by one of the girls. And she said something to me like, you're an insecure ass bitch. We supposed to be cool. I can't ask your nigga a question. Like, you just worried about me taking your nigga. Like, you think I'm gonna take your nigga? You think I'm gonna take your nigga? And she's like, on some ass shit, you know, she just got whooped. So now she's triggering me even more. So I go at her again. Friend ends up hearing that, and she comes over. She's like, nah, you gotta leave. She's like, no shade, like you're weird. You need to leave. Like, I'm not fucking with that. You're weird, Sage. I can't even defend you. Like, you need to go. You need to go. And then she turns to Sage and starts hitting low blows. Like, she's throwing her business out there. That she's throwing out business that I knew, but some of the girls probably didn't. And she's like, just throwing out her business. Like, this has happened too many times. Like, I don't understand why bitches resort to like throwing salt on their friends as soon as they get into it or whatever. But like, yeah, you already done fought me. You don't got no salt to throw on me. You don't know my business like that. But this is a girl that she was friends with for way longer than she was friends with me. So she's throwing her business out there. And I'm not going to repeat it just for the fact that there's people that I know that might watch this that know who friend is. So I'm not going to put her business out there, but she's throwing shit that she should not be saying, like type of stuff that is like, it's like crazy that she's even throwing that in her face, like stuff that isn't even no shit to say to somebody. It's like you're throwing her trauma in her face damn near. So now I want to beat her ass again. So I lunge at her again, and I'm boo, and we get separated. And one of our other homegirls, I'm just gonna call her Sis, because she real for this. Sis comes over and she like yanks her, like she yanks us apart, but she yanks her and she's like pushing her off the property or whatever. And I'm like, I come up and I help her push her off the property or whatever. She's like towards her car, and she's like, you need to leave. I don't know what you got going on. You're a weird, crazy ass. You're a crazy. And she ends up screaming like towards all of us. And she's like, I'm gonna get y'all jumped. I'm gonna get y'all jumped. Watch. I'm gonna get y'all jumped. Watch. And then she gets in her car and she skirts off like the scary that she is. You just got whooped. You're leaking on the way to your car, telling us how you're gonna get us jumped. How you gonna get us jumped when we're a group of girls too? Like, it's just gonna be a brawl, baby girl. You're not getting nobody jumped. And if you try to get somebody jumped, baby, then we'll just come and jump you back. Like, it could be jump for jump, baby. And I bet you'll get hurt worse. Because baby, I could beat you by myself, and I did. So what are you talking about? So she ends up leaving, and all that came from that situation between me and her is she ends up blocking me on everything. She probably threw slugs on Instagram at me, or threw salt, but she don't really got nothing on me. Like, she don't know nothing about me for real. So there's nothing that she could have like used against me or spoke on the internet. But she did take a lot of that stuff that she was throwing in friends' face to the internet, to the point where me, Sis, and everybody was ready to like pull up on her. But I don't know where she lived, and friend ended up telling us like, no, I'm not going to give y'all her address just because her party, y'all, it was at an Airbnb. Like, when we went to her little birthday shit, it was at an Airbnb. It was never at her house. I never knew where she lived, or I never had her low, because if I did, as soon as I seen what she was posting about my friend on the internet, I would have pulled up and I wouldn't have cared what happened. I would have went to jail and all that. I don't care. I was scratching it out, because it's like, I already beat you up, but it's like, now you're saying stuff on the internet about my friend that's like crazy, to the point where she ended up saying like, nah, I'm going to take her to court and I'm going to handle this another way, because she was making threats to all type of stuff. And my friend, she's not a fighter. That's why we was ready to pull up on her again, because friend is not a fighter. And we are. Me and sis, we gets down. And them other bitches, I don't know if they can fight or not, but they were willing to after seeing what she was posting. So she got spared by friend because she ended up taking her to court. And that whole situation is settled. And you know what I'm saying? It's dealt with already, because I already like confirmed that with her. She told me to do a story time. Like, every time I have a situation with my They be like, girl, make a story time about this shit. And yeah, that's the end of this story time, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Comment other videos that you guys want to see from me. Turn on the post notification bell so you never miss when I post a video. Follow me on all my social medias that are in the link tree in the description box below. We're going to go ahead and get into the promos that we have for this video.
All right. Well, at least that was a good story time, child, because the other one last week was the trash. Okay. Well, this one, how long? Oh, the live wasn't too long. Last week's live was 3 hours. How long? Let me see how long it was, child. Last week's live, I think it was like 3 hours, child. Yeah, about to be 3 hours. This one's like 1 hour and 35. See, look at it. It's not too long. It's not too long. So, girl, child, I'm happy that she at least took her to court, especially the friend. Like, that's so effed up. Like, girl, like, she ended up telling you your business, and then you waited till you had beef for her to go tell. That's effed up. That's fucked up, man. That's a F-U-C-K up, man. Yo, that's why that shows people's true colors. All this over you trying to hit on her man. These girls ain't loyal. All right. Oh, so I don't know. Last week I have a friend. Her name is Miss Kara. She does YouTube too. She does fashion hauls, all that stuff. She was talking about trying to do like a viewer's choice. So since I'm trying to do this every Sunday, because I know a lot of people are not hip to me being on live like that. So I already know it's going to start off really slow. People are going to trickle in. People are going to leave. People are going to trickle in, leave because they're not used to it. But I'm trying to do this every week, like do a live, do a reaction video. But Miss Kara was talking about, like, if you have a story time that you want me to react to on live, I could do a viewer's choice, like a viewer's choice. So it's like I put out the video and then you pick whatever video you want to watch. And it could open up my palette with watching other people as well. Next week, I'll try to find a story time. Hopefully like a good pace, because I feel like YouTubers, they have a good pace with their videos, and it's not like TikTok, because TikTok, you gotta sometimes, like, they'll do part 1, part 2, part 5, and you're looking for it, and it's a lot. So that's why I'd rather do like my live videos. I mean, my TikTok more on certain like platforms, like on the YouTube, whatever. And I'm gonna try to do like more than one video a week. So stay tuned for that. Tasha's I don't know. Do you got, well, I don't know, because I'm like, it's kind of long. I don't know. So I'm going to start trying to try to promote other videos. So let's just, I don't know. Like, do you guys want me to do a story time from Tasha Reacts? Let me see. But I don't want one that's too long. Let me try to find one like that's not too long. Let me see. Because my story times be long too. Let me see. What the hell? How do I? Oops. I know what I did. And then I just won't talk as much. I mean, well, Tasha G. When I said Tasha Reacts, that's this channel. Let me see. I'll do a story time. I want to find one that's not too long. My story times are pretty long. All right, let me do like a quick story time on my other channel. So maybe I could just trickle in. When it gets a little bit more popular, we can do different things. But right now we're just testing out. So this is on my other channel. All right. So this is the story time. He told me he is in love with his baby mother. And maybe in a way, like, it could probably like gravitate people more to that channel, because that channel only has like 28 subscribers. So just in case you guys want to check out my story times, if you don't like the beauty or the reactions, you can check out my story time. Whatever floats your boat, you can find. So this is my other channel. So let me share the screen.
Matter with you, Damien. Calm down, Damien. He was like, nah, you girls think y'all slick. You think you slick. I ain't got time for games. I'm a grown man. Going, right? So my friend's like, okay, well, you gotta see Tasha's point of view too, you know? You gotta see Tasha's point of view too. You know, you gotta see why she's angry. You gotta see what's wrong. She feels as if that you love your baby mother. And he's like, what? He's like, you feel like you're still in love with your baby mother? He go, yeah, I am, and so what? So what? I'm in love with my baby mother. So what? So what? I'm in love with my baby mother. My friend was like, wow. Guys, welcome to my life, my world, my everything. How you guys doing? All right, so this is another story time. So I didn't know which story time to do today. So I'm going to talk about how the last dude, I just be forgetting their names that I be naming them. But this dude is going to be the dude, Mike's brother. I can't remember what I call him. So I'll call him Damien, right? All right, so at the time, if you guys want to catch up on the story time, like how I met Damien, I will leave that story time above, or I will leave it down in the description bar. Hopefully, I remember. First off, did you like this video yet? Did I get a thumbs up? Come on. You should just give me a thumbs up for the afro. This afro, like, baby. Okay, but anyway, so I'm going to name him Damien. As you guys know, in the previous story time, that I did say that Damien's brother Mike was my homie. Okay, so this is years later, and I was like walking with my friend Samantha. Like I said, Samantha will be in a lot of story times, and Samantha was part of a lot of relationships, or not relationships, like people I was talking to at the time. So I was walking with my friend Samantha at the time, and like I said,
It's not. Hold on. Why isn't it letting me go this way? Sorry. Hold on. Doesn't let me. Hold on. Okay. I'm like, it's not letting me click. Girl, I told you. That story time, like, how dare you ask her what perfume you wear? And like, what? Like, I told you. I would have been fighting. All right. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to play the whole story time. I'm just going to give you probably like 10 minutes. And then if you guys are really interested, you can watch it, because I don't think it makes sense if I play the whole story time. So what I'm going to do for now on, probably like each of the reactions, I'm just going to put 10 minutes. And then if you want to subscribe to that story, that channel, subscribe to it, check it out over there. If you're not interested, you're not interested. What is it? Okay, so I'm just going to put 10 minutes of it up, and then you guys can preview, and then I will end the live. Okay?
here's another thing. Like I said, I always say that sometimes these are the same people. I just can't remember their names. So, except like my baby daddies, but most of them, like a lot of people are the same people. But I just can't remember the names I be giving them. So, just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so when I met Damien, I met Damien years prior when my baby father cheated on me with my friend. I will have, honestly, I'm going to have this story time, but I'm going to have this story time when I get to like a certain amount of like, you know what, when y'all show me that y'all feeling the story times. If y'all show me y'all feeling the story times, then I will really get into like those type of drama. Because, baby. Yeah, so when my baby father stuff with my friend, I met him around that time frame, ended up messing around with him, and then I went, it didn't work out, so I went back to my baby daddy. But at the time, my baby daddy wasn't my baby daddy. He was just like a dude I was talking to, right? So I went back to my baby daddy. But now I remember why, Okay, so years later, I was walking, I was licking. I was looking good. Okay, I know I was looking good because I was getting mad love. Mad people was telling me, beep, 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 you need a ride. And if y'all know me, sure. No, but I didn't get a ride that day. I was walking with Samantha, and Samantha was like, do you know him? You know? So I'm walking, and a dude pulls over, and he had like a luxury car. So let me tell you about, like I told you, I likes me a Haitian guy, okay? But let me tell you something. If you meet a Haitian guy with a luxury car, a lot of times their life ain't together.
This is pre-recorded. I don't like Haitian men no more. Before I did. The Haitian men was my thing. I love them. Oh, baby, a Haitian man. But now, my age right now, I don't like him. I don't want a Haitian man. Respectfully. I love my Haitian culture, but I don't want it. Okay, my age, 99.9% of these men are married or they live with their baby mother and they're helping taking care of their baby mother. This is pre-recorded. Okay, I don't want it. Don't inbox me and be like, hey, yo, I seen you in your live and I heard you like Haitian men. Because a lot of people be watching me and I don't know. I don't like Haitian men no more. Please. I don't want your wife riding me, your girlfriend riding me. I don't want it. Please. Stay with your mother, stay with your baby mother, and stay with your wife. Thank you in advance. All right, as I continue.
A lot of them down here. Okay? So a lot of these dudes who have luxury cars is either still living with their mother or they are not able to have luxury cars. So let me tell you, there's different levels of like Haitian men, okay? So this dude had a BMW. So a lot of Haitian dudes that I meet down here that has a BMW either has baby mama drama. I don't know. I just put them together. Their deadbeat is something. They have bad credit. I don't know. Something about that BMW and Haitian guy with the luxury Gucci glasses and Versace glasses. I don't know. Okay. And they brag. Okay. They always talk about themselves. This is my experience. I'm seeing from where the people I met here. So he pulls over in the luxury car. And I'm not a type of girl who really like dudes with luxury car because a lot of dudes that have luxury cars, I feel like dudes that have like Honda Accord, Nissans are always the dudes that's doing well in life. The dudes that have the luxury cars are in debt. And they talk about themselves and make you believe this dream that they have money when they don't. And I don't really care about money. I don't. I work my butt off. I always look good. I always look nice for myself. I don't need your money. Your money's your money. My money's my money. And that's how I've always been. So he pops up and he was like, oh, hey, what's up, Tasha? And I'm like, I don't know who he was. So I'm like, how do you know my name? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, what's up? And then my friend Samantha's like, because she knows. Because I be acting like I know people when I don't know people. Baby, I always do that. Do you know him? Yeah, I don't know him, okay? But he was like, I like me a little gangster, okay? I don't know, it's the thug in me. The thug, okay? Maybe it's because I like Tupac. I just love a man that's jeweled up, bossed up. I like men, like I like a silent killer. I don't know what it is about a man that's just don't need to talk, but their presence just show everything. And he was one of those dudes. I think that's what made me like him. But back in the days, he had dreads, right? So this time I seen him, he said, what's up, Tasha? I'm like, hey. Sorry, the camera went out, so I don't know if I'm focused or not. But anyways, it's something about the silent color. So I just see him. He had like jewels on, bracelet on. He just smells so yummy. Anywho, right? So he comes and then he go, what's up, Tasha? And I'm like, hey. He's like, you don't know who I am? I said, no. He said, Damien. I said, Damien. Okay. So when Damien had the dreads back in the day, Damien was smaller. He was skinny. You know, skinny dude, dreads, you know, had a little swag, you know. But when I seen Damien, he became a man. Damien had something about a short, fresh cut that does something to my heart. He had a fresh cut, you know, and his beard was connected. He just looked manly, and he a little buff. I like my men a little bit, you know. He looked good, as you can see. So I was like, oh, what's up? He said, what's up? He said, "Oh, you look good. You know, you're getting a little bit of weight." Because I told you I was like skin and bones back in the days, and I still wasn't bigger, but I guess I was bigger compared to I was. I said, "You see me, like, you know, being funny." So where you going? I said, "I'm heading to my friend Samantha's house." She's like, "Oh, you mean right there?" My friend's like, "Now," because she thought he was just a stranger. But I was like, "He know my name, girl." So she's like, "No, it's okay," but we used to like walking back up and down. I think that's how we like kind of really like, you know, release our stress and our problems, whatever. So I said, "Oh no." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Where you live now?" So I live Brooklyn. He said, "Well, what time are you heading home?" I said, "Probably like around like 10, 11. He said, "All right, I'll come back. I'll come by. Give me a number." He said, "You have a car?" I said, "No." He said, "So you still not driving?" I said, "No." And then he said, "All right, give me your number, you know, and I'll come and get you around, you know, later when you're ready to go." I said, "Okay." Mm-hmm. It's just the cologne. You know, not all men could wear cologne. And I'm telling you that some men wear cologne and it still smells no good. You need to know your body, like what goes with your body. Whatever he was wearing went with his body. Even my friend was like, "Dang, he sounded good. He smelled good." So later on, you know, me and my friend kicking it, making jokes, not doing anything. He calls me. He said, "Yo, you ready to go home?" So I said, "You know, fine, let me go home." It was like around like probably 10. I said, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Yeah, because, you know, I got to work tomorrow. You know, I'll just drop you home, whatever." I said, "Okay." So in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, I hope you don't try to, you know, bang, bang." But
All right, so I'm just giving like a preview of Tasha Jean. If you guys are interested, you could go over there. I can't really share Tasha Society videos here because of the music. I pay for the copyright music over there, so I can't use it on Tasha Reacts. I'll get strike. Um, I'll get a copyright strike, even though this channel is not monetized like that yet. But I don't want to deal with any type of copyright infringements and stuff on this channel. So if you guys are interested, my afro ain't afro, whatever. If you guys are interested on the channel, I did put the link of the full video. You guys can check it out. So I will be ending the live next week. I will find another story time video. If you guys have any type of story times that you guys are interested in, hopefully the live starts picking up with more people. People start like, we start interacting, because my other live on Tasha Society, I need to figure out a time with Tasha Society, because a lot of people feel like I abandoned them over there. Our lives over there be popping too. Don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to build the audience on this channel like I have on Tasha Society. But I feel like Tasha Reacts, people just like the reaction videos. They don't like the liveness of it. So I'm going to try to see if I can try to do every Sunday, and see if this channel could pick up and we can talk more, interact more, see how we can change this channel, whatever, we'll figure it out. But anywho, I will be ending this live. I want to thank you guys. I know the comments take a little bit longer to come through in StreamYard, but I want to thank you guys for joining me on this live. Thank you, Daphne, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to make a song for this channel for the super chats. And everybody who does come from to the, what the hell, a fly. People who come to the like preview, the replay it. The people that replay it, I want to say hi to you guys. I see a lot of people kept saying like, "I enjoyed the live. I just didn't get the notification." I think because this is a newer channel and this channel is kind of not monetized. YouTube, is not really pushing this channel. So I will be ending the live. Hey, Erica, girl, I'm just ending the live. But I should be here. It's okay. It is okay. I should be here back next week. This was a shorty and I'm lagging behind. No, it is okay. It's okay. No. I know I didn't make it too long, because last week I was here for 3 hours. So I don't know. Next week, I'm going to try to see if I can incorporate making it a little longer. I'm probably going to make it like 7 o'clock from 5 to 7 and cut it off at 7. At 7 o'clock, and then I'm going to do this every Sunday. So if you miss a live, it's okay. I will be here next Sunday, only if I have plans or something, because I want to do something with my children. No, it is okay. Aw, girl. your kids come first. Okay? Your kids come first, baby. Oh, that's so cute. I'm trying to do stuff with my kids since I don't have my car. I've been going through hell because I don't have my title and stuff. I got a car. Well, I got a car, and then the lady in the registry made me sign at the wrong place, and now I have to get a whole title and all this. And now I live far, like far. So I was like, maybe I'm just gonna get a rental because I don't want to not do something with my son and my daughter this weekend. I mean this summer. So I'm trying to find like at least 2 or 3 activities to do with them. Because I've been telling them, I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm such a boring mom. I'm such a boring mom. I feel bad because I don't want their summer to suck. So I'm gonna try to figure out like little activities to do with them. I'm probably gonna take them to the pool, so to do something. Because I feel like I haven't done nothing with them. Like, especially we've just been home. It's like we're trapped because we don't have a car. So we're just trapped in the house, So, but it is okay. I really appreciate you guys. Next week, I'm going to try to do it again. I'm going to try to do it every week. And if I can't make it, like, for example, if I do have plans on that on that Sunday, I'll do Saturday. I'm trying to make it a weekly thing, because I'm trying to pick up this algorithm with me, and I want more people to come to lives, because I want us to like communicate and talk, because I feel like we go through so much, what I'm saying? At least we have each other. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I was putting my son to sleep. It's okay. And he's just like, Mommy, did you know for about 2 hours every night? Oh, I love it. I love it. That's the age. My kid don't. My son only comes to me for food now. Okay, enjoy the baby. The baby. My daughter is like, yesterday was the most time she spent. We was watching Love Island, and she's been spending mad time with me lately. I was like, oh, you want to spend time with your mommy? And my daughter's like, okay, you're just like overdoing it. And then my son, if he sees I spend time with my daughter, then he wants to be with me too. It's like they only love me when they each see each other love me. Like if I'm spending time with Jeremiah, my daughter will slowly come out her room, be a senior. So, and she's trying to go to school out of state. So I'm trying to spend more time with her, because she's gonna be low key after 18. They don't want you no more. They're finished. It's over. I did my part. I'm always going to be there for her. But, when 18, everything they know. So it's technically going to be me and Jeremiah thugging it out in a way, because she's going to be in school. It's going to be hard for me not to be used to her, because she's always with me. So she's trying to go to campus. My heart is broken, but it's okay. It's okay. That's what I work hard for. I be feeling bad for my son, too, because I do, like, and even now, like, I'm trying to get this YouTube off the ground, so I'm trying hard. Like, I've been, like, grinding so hard on YouTube, and it's 3 channels. So I have Tachassociety, Tasha React, and then I have the Storytime Channel, which I've been delaying. But I'm like, I need to figure out income, because now she's going to school. I need to figure out more than one income, so I grind, I work. And then I grind at YouTube, and I'm trying to do these lives. So I try my hardest, and I keep saying it, like I keep telling them, I said, I'm grinding because I want you guys to get the best. Like I really, really, really do. And I think they get it. They start understanding. Like my son, he gets it. He sees like when I don't have time, or if I'm really stressed, I'm like, are you tired? Or, and my daughter will slowly be like, did you eat? So it's like they become your mother. They understand, especially when they get to a certain age, especially they see if you're doing everything by yourself. Like my son understands like a lot. Like even like sometimes when his dad would talk or say something, Jeremiah would be like, like Jeremiah be thinking he's my man. I said, you're not my man. Okay. I know. I love that age. Girl, I'm in the same boat. The mom guilt is real, right? I'm trying to make up for it, but sometimes I'm afraid the damage has been. Now, girl, I told you I was a baby mother. I was a baby mother, okay? Your kids are going to see. Like, and I always say that. Some kids, they have to learn the hard way, because in their mind, they want to make, whatever. Every kid is different. They will see. And they always will come back to mommy, especially if you're a good mommy. They will come back. So that's why I was like, right now, my daughter's daddy's girl. Because, you know, my daughter's father's, we went through the whatever, but he's a dad. He stepped up to the plate. He loves his daughter. I give him that. The other one we're working on. And the crazy thing is, it was vice versa. Because the fact that at the time, I would make my son's father be a dad, like I would be like on it. But I think now he's in a relationship, so now I don't know. I feel like a lot of men go through midlife crisis. I think he's going through a midlife crisis. So now I'm trying to make up for it. Now my daughter's father has stepped up. He's doing everything, you know, whatever. So now she's at that stage. That's my dad. I'm like, oh, whatever. Go. But they'll understand. Trust me. Kids, they'll learn. They'll see. Child, they know that you're a good mom. They know that. It's cute until you hear, Mommy, did you know every... Okay, my daughter, she was like, no lie, my sister will tell you, Jeremiah is very shy. If you meet my son, he is the type of kid, he's very quiet. You put him in the corner, he sits there, quiet kid. Adai, Mommy, she used to wake up and go, good morning, moon. Good morning, light. Good morning, sun. Good morning, wall. Good morning, chair. Good morning. And then she gets off the bed. And then she's running. And then she's laughing. Can you turn on the TV? I don't want to watch this anymore. Oh, my God. Adai was a different world. Jeremiah is just how he is. Like, people always be like, I don't even know you have kids until you hear him yelling at the game. But Jeremiah, he's a gentle giant. He's very quiet. But Adai nowadays, like, she don't do as much. You'll hear her talk to her friends here and there, but mommy, what is this? Mommy, what does this mean? Mommy. I used to be like, yo, little girl, let me win. Give me a minute, please. Stop calling my name. Like, yo, to the point that even her father, he used to fight me for her. He'd be like, yo, fam, I'm gonna bring her back. Your dad would talk a mile a day, child. Jeremiah, he talks to me, and then he'll talk to certain people. He'll ask little questions, and then he shuts it down. He's done. He's done with you. But child, that was a different world. She was smart as hell. She was so smart. So she used to be so smart, and some questions she'll ask us, me and her dad, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, I was watching the Animal Planet channel, and do you know that fishes? I don't know. And she was, how do you not know that? Like, oh my gosh, she was too smart for her own good. And me and her father used to be like, yo. She used to make us feel stupid. Like, even in school, they'd be like, Dad is a great student, but I was like, I already know. She tells the other kids they're dumb. And I don't think that's appropriate for class. I'm like, I know, you know. But just enjoy them. I'm telling you, they grow fast. And when people used to say that to me, like, they grow fast, I'm like, oh, can they grow faster? Nah, man. My dad's about to be 18, bro. Yeah, that's insane. Like, I was like, I just had you yesterday. I remember fighting with your father. Arguing that's my daughter. I don't want no hoes about my daughter. Don't be having no bitches about my daughter. To the point that me and my baby daddy, we get along. Like, we get along. That's my homie. That's my home skillet. Now it's his turn. She's 18. It's for you now. I did everything now. It's your turn. But she has a good family support. I give her that. Now I just got Jeremiah. He's 10. Low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying my hardest to get him to the reading. Like, he reads, but the math, we struggle. We struggle a little bit with the math, okay? And he don't like to write. So I'm like, Jeremiah, you're going to have to write, okay? Because we gotta get there. I never paid attention, then I'm certainly not taking any time now either. Yeah. And he's at the professor level teaching instead of high school, junior high. And he's all, yeah, that's how my daughter was. Yep. My daughter was like that too. Like, she was like excel. Like, right now, like, she got a GPA of 3. I think she said 3.7. She's not even going, your child, she teaches me so much, right? So we're in a predominantly white town, which is a blessing. Like, I really say that, you know, after my baby daddy took my money, but in a way, I'm blessed because imagine I still lived with my baby daddy. My daughter would have been in Rhode Island schools, which no shade, but they don't have really good school system. So in a way, I was kind of blessed that I lost everything. We live in a predominantly white town. The guy's doing really well. She said she got a GPA of 3.7 or 3.8. I don't know. I don't 3 point. She said 3.4, 3 point. It's 3 point something. So right now she's taking college credits. So next year she's not going to high school. She's signed up for college credits so she can have college credits when she goes to college or something like that. She was saying, child. I said, just let me know what you need to eat. Let me know if you need transportation. I mean, smart. Her and her dad, now now the hard part is over. Now that everybody want to, oh yeah, what you gonna do? What you need? Maybe it's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody, it is what it is. She got a good support system. That's one good thing. She's lucky. She got a good support system. My son's as an asshole, but he's present and my son loves him. But my son also think he's my man. Child, the best thing is I don't give a damn if you're an asshole because I'm an asshole back. You know what I'm saying? Like my baby daddy number one, what my baby daddy number one got compared to what my baby daddy number two got is two different baby daddies. Because my baby daddy number two is a really bad dad. He's not a dad. He's just a man. He comes, takes pictures, buy little clothes here and there. That was in the beginning. That beginning, he was trying. He'll come, whatever. And I think it depends the girl he's with because he's a very like a type of person. The girl that he's with now, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's like he did a whole 360. So I'm not gonna really diss him. My baby daddy number one is an asshole. Oh man, we used to fight. No, I ain't playing. Yo, nigga, what the? Like, we were bad. We used to tussle and fight in the streets everywhere. What's up, bitch? Like, yo, I'm not even playing. We used to fight. But my baby daddy number one, the problem with him was he was bossy. And I'm bossy. You're not going to tell me what to do with the kid that lives with me. When you're at your house, you do whatever you want. When she's with me, she's with me. So they used to try to make rules for me. Like, this is mine. You know what I'm saying? And my baby daddy number one at the time, we was still messing around for a long time. So there was a lot of feelings still involved, So that was like, but my baby daddy number one was very disrespectful. We used to fight. We both were disrespectful. I'm not gonna say he was just, I was crazy, he was crazy, we was crazy, okay? My baby daddy number two, even though we broke up the circumstances, when we first broke up, we got along. Yo, that was my homie. Like, we got along. It's recently that he got with that girl. I don't know. Because the girl he was with before, we got along. He picked up my son. If I ask for something, he'll give me advice. I'll give him advice. We was cool. It's recently, like, we haven't been together for 5 years. Okay, recently, like when this new girl came, it's like he did a whole thing. And I thought it was just my son. And then his daughter was telling me, I was like, dang, what happened? What happened to you, sir? You know what I'm saying? He did a whole 360. And now he's playing, oh, you're the reason why you keep me around my son. And the crazy thing is, I said, whoa, like, we used to talk trash about people that did it. And it's like, now he's doing drugs. Like, he's like different. Even like when I seen him, I said, whoa, he looked bad. Like, I don't know. And it's like, that's one thing I used to give my baby daddy number two. Like, he used to dress very nice. You go out now, he looked nuts. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe his karma is happening and I don't know. But yo, that man is just like a whole different world. Like, a whole different world. He's rude now. I don't know. I don't know what happened. What happened to him? But now he's blaming me. And then but at first I thought it was just me because I'm always the bad baby mother. It's okay. But because I'm the baby mother, I will never ask you for nothing. But it's probably the age too. Like, he's probably just going through a midlife crisis, or she's probably making him be young. I don't know. Men go through dumb stuff. For real. Kids are so hilarious. They make our lives happier. Yeah. I told you, my son, he ever see me talk to somebody outside, he'll put the window down. He'll be like, do you know him? Like, bro, Jeremiah, Mom, you know him? What you laughing for? What's so funny? Like, if a man like, oh, hey, how you doing? You just see the window go down. And he has glasses, so you just see him looking under his glasses like, Mom, you know him? I'm like, dang, Jeremiah, like, mind your business. Mom, you told me not to talk to strangers. Like, all right. And then the guy be like, okay, little man. And Jeremiah just look at him like, he's like, all right, little man, all right, so you protecting your mom. Jeremiah like, don't talk to me. And then he'll get in the car. Oh, what's so funny? What was so funny? What was you laughing about? Like, what? Are you my man? Or you're my son? You're my son. Oh my God, haha. I have to tell my son to stop talking to his friends because he thinks they're dumb. Yes. And I'm like, they're 7. Your brain does not match your age. And they're please chill. Yeah. That's what I want with the diet. They used to bring me in school, like, to talk about her. Like, Adaya is a great student. She's so nice, but she could be a little bit harsh. And it was every school. Even right now, she was talking about, like, she was trying to run for the president of the debate, and she said she lost because they said that she's too blunt. And I think it's like her mind runs like this. Like, I have a coworker, that's how she is. She's really smart, and she jumps from here to here. And at first we're like, at first I was like, does she have ADHD? But I think it's just her like her mind goes so fast, like. It's like our mind is not this. It's like it doesn't match the way they think. Mine's is 4 and have along with it. Oh, it's just a baby. I like that age. Oh, I remember that. And Jeremiah 4. Oh, the babies. I love that age. I miss that age. Yeah, girl. I tell you, my son's 10. And it's just like it became a whole different kid. He came from like loving me. And he has this thing like he touches my face. He'll touch my, like, if he goes to sleep, he'll still hug on me and, you know, he touch my face here and there. But now it's like, all right, I was trying to kiss him. He's like, Mom. I said, yo, I would never think my son would be embarrassed of me. Like, even if I go out, like, if I'm dressed up. I remember one time I came in his classroom and one of the girls was like, oh, my God, your mom is bad. He was pissed. He said, don't wear makeup in my school no more, okay? Okay, little boy. Oh, I'm an asshole back too. Girl, I cuss him so bad. My baby daddy said I should be going to school for talking shit. I should go to school for talking shit. Nigga, I will hurt yours. I will make you reevaluate your life. My baby daddy tried to come at me the other day. Mind you, I haven't heard from homie. Okay? He wrote me a 9-page letter talking about, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're poisoning my son. Mind you, I have not heard from this boy for months. Okay? Say nothing. My son starts switching on his dad when his dad said, because when I had surgery, I was really sick. And I asked, mind you, I don't ask him for nothing. He'll tell you, I don't ask my baby daddy for money. It's real, but can I get $20? Can I get $40? I pay for transportation. I do everything for my kid. Maybe like school shopping, he'll give me like $100. Okay? If I don't ask, I won't get nothing. He doesn't do nothing for me. But when I had the surgery, he acted like he cared. Are you okay? Are you this, Mom? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like, I feel like a lot of guys, when they're around a girl, they have to show the girl, like, I don't like my baby mother. They both do it. My baby father, number 1 and 2 do it. I don't know what it is. And it's only me. I don't know what it is. So he was like, he asked my son, I told my son, ask your dad for $30. He said, tell your mom to get her ass up and cook. And my son was done. Yo, it was like he shifted. He said he sees that you had surgery, and he told me, and he said it to him. He didn't say it like I was on the phone. He told my son, tell your mom to get her ass up and cook. And ever since then, my son stopped. And I think it was something in his mind that shifted, like, what? Like, my mom's doing all this, and you had the nerve. And he told me. My son came to my son was like, I don't want to deal with my dad. And I'm trying to talk to him. No, he's your dad. And look, I pay him. Your dad's calling you. Call your dad. I'll give you Roblox if you go see your dad. To the point that his teacher told me, you need to stop. Because Jeremiah tells me that he does not want to go to his dad. You got to stop. So I stopped. I stop. If he comes up to me, Mom, I want to go see my dad, then I will go. If I ask him, Jeremiah, you want to go to your dad? He says no. Because in my heart, his teacher said, What if you bring him to his dad's house? He's telling you no, and something bad happens to him. And I said, damn, I didn't think of it like that. To the point that he was so angry. He was the social service, like social workers at the school told me that Jeremiah was very angry. And this, like, he was so mad. And mind you, my son's a type of kid, like, he don't talk. So for a school to tell me that, I said, yo. And then his transportation driver told me the same thing. Like, yo, I was talking to Jeremiah. Yo, what's up with his dad? And I'm like, oh, like, I said, well, he's at least expressing it to somebody because he don't tell me. All he told me is like, I don't want to go there no more. I don't want to. So I don't know. I try. Even his daughter told me like, yeah, I wouldn't recommend you bring. I'm like, yo, but I don't want my. I don't know. I be trying. I be trying so hard. Girl, haha, my son too. He always wants to know who I'm talking to, who I'm texting, why I'm laughing. My life is not my own. Also, I can't get married or have a boyfriend yet, child. I tell you this all the time. Okay? Don't. Enjoy your kid. If you find a man, you find a man. I always say that. But don't bring the man right away to your kid. Even if sometimes, you want to have a little privacy, spend some time with the man. Because I tell you, these men now are different. They're different. And a lot of men hurt people's kids. They're different. I don't know what it is about this world or the devil's working. People is like not the same. Like my kids are big. Like now, like I remember the last dude I was talking to, he was like, oh, like when I found out he had a girlfriend and he was living, we got into a huge argument. And he's like, what, you want me to live with you? You want me to live with you? And I said, nah, nigga, first of all, I got a grown girl, okay, whose body's better than mine, okay? Okay, my gut is gutting. This girl's body is like this. Her waistline is like this. Have a nice face. You want me to bring your grown man self here in my little apartment where my son gonna sleep? We only got a 2-bedroom here, okay? I ain't kicking out my son for you. I ain't kicking out no man. And I don't care. My kids are my priority. I already went through a man that stole, okay, from me and left me. I'm not gonna do it again. But then I thought in my mind, like, yo, I have a grown, like people say, oh, when your kids are small. I said, nah, when your kids are big. My daughter's a grown girl. I would die if something happened. Like I always ask to die. Even when I was dating Jeremiah's dad, I used to ask my daughter, did he ever do anything? Did he ever touch you? Did he ever go in your room? Yeah, sometimes she's like, no. Because I tell her, I would pick you over any man. What is it? She know that. My son too. If you don't like him, there's a reason why y'all don't like him. And my kids like everybody. Well, my son, my daughter, she kind of mean. she's kind of mean. Yes, my son. Oh, aka functional autism. Okay, so he has amazing recall, but yo, they're smart as hell. I'm telling you, it's an interesting comment. And yes, ain't nobody blood like. Amazing. My cousin's son, yo, he's a beast. Like, smart as hell, yo. Like, the way his mind is, like, I don't know. I'm a type of person, I'm very visual, and I like to look at kids. I like watching kids. Yo, his mind is, he's a beast. Like, smart, honest. Like, he is the most, he's just a baby. Because he's, like, so punched. Like, oh, man. And when he fights you, oh, man, he's so cute. He's just a baby. See why his dad is like that too. I'm telling you, these men are nuts. But yeah, as long as they're around and useful, present, don't nobody give a crap about what you're saying. Chat all the ish you want. I no longer have to get girl, for real. And I think that's what, like, you have to get to a point, like, you just don't care. You don't care anymore. Like, and I think that's what it is about me. I don't care. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Well, my son, he's small. Well, he's not small, but he's younger. So I have, like, even when I was dating, like when he started dating his girlfriend, I heard she lived in the house that I bought. Yeah. That she lives there now. And I told him, you can't have my son sleeping with a woman in the house and I don't know her or her background. Because if she does something to my son, what am I going to tell the police? Who is she? I don't know. I don't know who she is. And I don't think men understand that. Like, oh, I don't have to tell you who's around my daughter. Yes, you do have to. You have to tell me who she is. I don't have to. If you feel like you don't want me to meet her, it's not your business. Cool. I don't have to meet her. But I need to know who is sleeping in the same bed with my son, whose daughter is there, because now there's kids involved. What if this little girl claims like, oh, my son hurt her, or she does something to my son? Like I need, and I think that's the problem with a lot of men, that they don't feel like, oh, I should tell you, but you have to, because now my kid, this is mine. Just like if I have a man sleeping here, my baby daddy needs to know I'm sleeping. Just like when I had my baby daddy, I had to tell my daughter's father, this is my man, this is who I'm with. He don't do that with me. But I said, if something happens, I'm pressing charges on you. I'm not pressing charges on her. You're going to go to jail. Because I told you, I asked you numerous times, because you're supposed to protect my son. If you feel as if you don't want me to meet your daughter, okay, cool. I'm not going to go back and forth. I need to meet her. But if my son is at the house, something happens to her, I'm pressing charges on you. And I'm going to tell him, don't even press charges on her, because I asked him. He didn't tell me. I want you to press charges on him. Him, double charge, triple charge, because I told you already, that's my kid. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my son wants to know who I'm sexing on the phone with, why I'm laughing. He's still, I know, just a baby. I like that age. All right, I think I read that. Let me see. I think I wrote that. No, you can't have a life. They'll find a girl you can't breathe. Exactly. Nope, for real. It's like you have to just. And I feel like when they have a girl, I feel like they're worse. I feel like when my baby daddies don't have a girl, both of them, they are the coolest people in the world. Oh my God, especially my baby daddy number one. Oh man, when he don't have a girlfriend, that's my homie. Yo, I can ask my baby daddy to do anything. When he has a girl, it's like they have to show the girl, like, I don't like Tasha. And it's always me. I don't know what it is about me. It's like I got to show that I don't like her. So it's like, it's more drama. I don't know what it is. It's like, yo, I don't talk to you. I don't ask you for nothing. They're mad disrespectful. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's like in their minds, like, if I show them that I don't care for Tasha, then I won't have no drama. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Because it'd be so annoying. I always say that the dads show their kids their truth. Yep. That's true. And I try my hardest to protect the dad for the kid. Like I do. I try my hardest to like lie, make it seem like both of them always think like I diss them. I don't diss my baby daddies to my kids. My daughter diss my son's father though to my son. I can tell her stop doing it, but my daughter's hurt. My son's father did her wrong, like grimy. He started treating her really bad. That's what made us really start fighting and getting an altercation. So my daughter kind of hates him, my son's father. So I'm trying my hardest to like, you can still your dad. Oh my God, my son's the same. He no longer wants to go to that. Yeah, you're like, no, you have to go see it. It's good, etc. Now I'm like, never mind. Just go when you miss him. I think I don't know what to do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, I try, and then he's like, oh, it's because you're poisoning his mind. But he never wanted to go to him ever. Like I ain't even gonna front. In the beginning, when he first broke up, yeah, he was vibing with the dad. But then I think it was like two things that kind of messed with him. When my son's father wasn't really around like that. When he introduced my son and his daughter to his new girlfriend, and I don't know what triggered him. He said, "Oh, my dad lifted him up and held him," and I just felt away. And I said, "Held who?" She's like, the girl's daughter. And I said, "You mad big, bro? Like he can't lift you up." But I don't know what it is about that. He got jealous, like seeing that the dad was showing that little girl love, and he wasn't. He's like, his dad was being really mean to him because the girl was, she's a little girl, so I guess she started bullying, kind of being rude to my son, and my son started crying. His dad was like, "Why are you crying for? What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "My dad was being really mean to me." And I think ever since then, And my son's a shut down. He's kind of like him. He shuts down, so he didn't want to go there no more. And I talked to him about it, and he's like, "Oh, I'll talk to my son." Like before, I could have a conversation with my son's father. Now I don't know. It's just like a whole different person. It's just getting like I'm tired of arguing. It's because his dad's crap talks about me. That was my baby daddy number one, and they still talk about me. I don't know why, but I think it's something about me. I'm telling you, it is something about me that they like. Except like his grandfather, like his father loves me, but something about me that the mom and the sister hates me, and they used to talk about me every Thanksgiving, and my daughter will feel away like she's like, why are they talking about you for? It's because they're fact like they just hated me. I don't know what it is. Maybe because the fact I wasn't I had a baby, I wasn't the typical like baby mama. I don't know. I don't know what it was about me, but they didn't like me. They used to tell people I was a hoe. I had multiple men. I used to be like, yo, what the hell? I used to ask them like, well, if I have a man, can you give it to me? Because they used to just, I don't know. They hated me. They talk about me till this day. Like when my son's father kicked me out, they were laughing at me like, oh, that's what she gets. She's mad dumb. She's stupid. And my daughter snapped. At them. And mind you, these are church people. Oh, there, she's dumb. She thought she was gonna leave, and then look at now it's another baby daddy. Like, yo, I was like, what the fuck? And my daughter's like, I don't understand why they keep talking about you. Why is it you? I said, because in a way, I get where they're coming from because yeah, it does look bad because it looks like I have two baby daddies. My life ain't together. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know what God's mission is for me. They don't know what God's plan is for me. I could be a bad baby mother to you, and then I could be the richest person in life. You never know what God has like planned for me. Let me see. Laugh out loud, but you're right. Only time a man's moving in is when, yep. And then you gotta make sure and watch them too. Like watch them around your kids. Watch how they vibe with your kids. Look how they vibe with your kid. Watch if they go in the room. Like I told you, I used to pretend I was sleeping. When my baby daddy first met my daughter, and we first like slept over, it was his daughter, my daughter, and his nephew. My kids were really close. And the first time he invited me, child, was like, I'll pretend I'm asleep to see if he'll go in her room. I used to not know lie. I was like low key kind of cuckoo, but I used to be scared because I said, God, first off, my baby dad number one is crazy. Like he's nuts, insane. Okay, I'm crazy, but my baby dad number one is crazy. So I'm like, God, if something happens to this kid, I already could feel the wrath. Okay, so I'm like, I'd rather just handle it myself. So I used to pretend I'm sleeping. I'll go in my daughter's room, ask my daughter, but then I'll watch my son. Like that's one thing I give my son's father. He did not play with the girls. He did not go near their rooms. He didn't pass by their rooms. He didn't do none of that. Like if the girls, like if the girls are getting dressed, he'll go upstairs. He'll be like, yo, Tasha, the girls are getting dressed. I'm gonna go downstairs, or I'll be back. Like he did not play with the girls. Like even his daughter. My daughter, not at all. Like if they're not dressed a certain way, if men are around, because they both had figures, but his daughter was more figured. He'll tell me like, yo, my boys are here. Tell the girls to put clothes on. I don't play that. Don't let if the boys are like hanging around, he'll tell them like, oh, tell the girls to go upstairs, please. And he'll say to Jeremiah too. I'll like tell him to go upstairs. Like he didn't play with that. That's one thing I would say. Like they don't have to worry about that. Like. Well, with me. So I didn't experience it, and I had conversations with the girls. I asked both of them. I asked her about her daddy, and I asked my daughter about him. I didn't play that. I don't trust these men. Right. Well, yep. Ring finger. Men love to say, "You can have a man. You can't have a man around my kids, but have all these." Damn, I told you, child. My dad number one. Every day I was at a new house. Picking up the die. Every day there was a new girl. My baby daddy number two is a little bit more respectful. I give him that. My baby daddy number two, he don't bring his kids around. So this girl must be really special because he really likes her. But the kids don't, I don't know. The kids don't really vibe with her. My son don't really hate her. He says she's really nice. He don't like her daughter. He don't like her daughter. His daughter, the kids, but his older kids don't vibe with the baby mother, the girl. I don't know. She didn't do. I don't know. My son said she didn't do nothing to her, but he said he's not going over there if that little girl's there. But I was like, if that's his wife, he ended up marrying her. You're gonna have to be around the little girl. But my son will be bigger by then. So if Jeremiah wants to leave, he could leave. Like, but Jeremiah don't really vibe with his dad like that. Girl, every Thanksgiving, I'm topic. Like, it's like, why? My man now is just if it can't look, it reminds me of my son and my mom, and it's a blessing and a curse. I think they're gonna like him more than, and that's a blessing, girl. When your family likes him, in a way, it is a blessing. In a way, it don't, because when they leave, like they're like, oh, where's that? Like my mom is still stuck on my high school boyfriend. She hates my son's father. Well, my mom used to like my son's father a lot. She did. Until my son's father was like, when he got the house and he started changing. That's when my mom was like, yo, like he's like, in our family, they don't like him. they can't stand that man. I wonder why. Is he just jealous of the relationship? I think that's what it is. I think, like, I had a conversation. I sat down with him. I was like, you know what? Let me have a real like conversation with him. Let me ask him, because sometimes you'll talk and you'll just assume. And I asked him, I said, do you like the girlfriend? He said, I like her. She's really nice to me. Blah blah blah. So I asked him. I said, what is it? And he's not the type of kid that tells you everything. He tells you bits and pieces. So when he was in the car, he's like, Mom, you remember the last time you asked me why I don't want to go to my dad? I said, yeah. And then, whenever he talks to me, I don't care if I'm on the phone, I hang up, because he don't talk a lot. So when he really has conversation with me, he's really honest, I'll hang up the phone. I'll tell the person, let me call you back. Let me talk to him. And then he'll be like, you know why? I said, why? What happened? He's like, because when my dad had that little girl, her daughter, he lifted her up and I just felt away. And I said, why? She's a little girl. He said, yeah, but my dad started being really mean to me. And I said, I don't think your dad was being mean. I think your dad was trying to make you a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are different, like men are a little bit tougher with you. But I'm not going to lie. My son's father does baby my son. He does. So to my son, I think it was more of a shocker. Like, you're being mad mean to me and you're being mad nice to someone else's kid and you're not even around me. I think that's what it is. But I told him, I think my baby daddy was trying to make him like tough, like, you're a man, you can't be crying, blah, blah, blah. But to him, it's more like, oh, now because you got this little girl's daughter, she's more important. And then at a point, it kind of felt like he was kind of replacing my son with her. Like, he wouldn't, like, he'll have birthday parties, he won't invite him anymore. He'll have the girlfriend's birthday party, he's not invited no more. And then he'll be like, oh, it's because of you. And I'm like, you didn't tell me nothing about my son. And my baby dad, I'm the type of person I will never keep my son. Now, recently, I don't bring him anymore because I can't deal with the back and forth arguing, and my son don't have a phone. When I get my son's phone, I'll bring him back, because God forbid something happens to my son, I need him to have a phone. So, and my son don't want to go there anyway. So I think it's just a jealousy thing. He's just jealous. And, it's the poor little girl didn't do nothing. I just think that's what it is. What about choking out? Excuse me. Girl, I think we're stuck on high school boyfriend like her. I need more memories with him. That's motivation. I don't know if I have motivation on my Storytime channel. Do I? I think motivation, I remember, because I gave him a name, but I used to have my story times on tachassociety, and then I started trickling. But I think some stories I kind of deleted because the quality wasn't the greatest. So I said, I'm just gonna do it. But I think do I have a story of more? Because motivation was a story time. Huh. I think I do. Do I? Now I'm trying to see. I think I only did one story with him in it. Because motivation is a storyline himself. Because motivation, we was in a relationship for a while. Okay. All right. Because I'm like, do I have a story? All right. Motivation. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate your support. Yes, motivation. Yeah, that's the one. When he left me and I got drunk, and my sister was here. My sister was like, oh yeah, we remember when I got drunk and motivation ended up leaving me. Child, motivation more motivation was in our life for a long time. That's the guy that my mom won't let go. Motivation that moved on, have a relationship. I haven't seen low-key motivation and I were friends for a long time. Yo, long time. Yo, motivation was in my life. Yeah, for a while. Long time. Me and motivation were cool. I think motivation stopped talking to me when I started dating my baby daddy number 2. But motivation was in my life for a long period of time. Like long period of time. I think one time my baby daddy number 2 tried to like be mad or rude, and ever since that my baby daddy, he don't talk to me no more. No. The one that he left because you got drunk. Yep, that's him. Yeah. Because I fought Keisha. Keisha's the one who slept with my baby daddy number 1. That's yo. I'll tell you my stories. My stories ain't a joke. Keisha, motivation. Oh, poor motivation. Motivation has a whole storyline, child. Poor motivation. I'm talking crap about her. Yes. Yep, that's it. Calling her on the house phone like, oh, let me tell you. What's the matter with you, Tasha? What's the matter with you? Child. Story times with her. I have a story time with my mom. My sister, I keep telling my sister, my sister did a Storytime channel, child, my sister will be far. Because my sister's stories, nothing's compared to mine. My stories is not. Child. Oh yeah, motivation. Yeah, I need to figure out a story because I think the next story is alcoholic. Yeah, alcoholic because I trickled in an alcoholic. I have the story with sensitive alcoholic. I think I have a story about when I worked at South Station. I think I have a few stories that I have to put in. Please retell the other ones about Rona Fit, Sheltasha Jean, because I will be so girl. Motivation, poor motivation. Motivation went through me. Motivation was in my life for a long time. Yeah. Motivation is hilarious. That poor boy went through poor motivation. Motivation went through like crazy tea. Like he was the invention of crazy. I was crazy for motivation. I used to always think motivation was gonna be my husband. That's gonna be my husband, girl. I used to have his name all over my jeans. Child, poor motivation. That was my baby. That was my heart motivation. I was like, dang, child. When I got pregnant with my daughter, everybody's like, who's that motivation's baby? Like, I was like, no, someone else. Like, what you mean? Like everybody knew motivation. Now, to this day, like people still tell me, like, oh, I see motivation, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I even follow him anymore. I spoke to him once, and I feel like when people get to a certain like level, they start becoming a little cocky. He started changing on me in a way, and I'm like, oh, I got time. But we were cool. We were cool for a long time. Motivation and I stopped talking literally like 5 years ago. Girl, there's still hope. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I think me and motivation are two different pathways. I don't think there's any ex like I would go back to. I don't think so. No. I don't think so. I think if any ex that would have hope for me to be back with, it would be motivation. Motivation would have been like the closest dude out of all my exes. Like if I had a choice and God was like, yo, you have to pick one, it would be motivation. Because me and motivation was the most healthiest relationship. Or yeah, probably motivation. Because Jean was a good relationship too. But Jean, it wasn't when I spoke to Jean recently and seen his life, I'm like, oh hell no. Gene is still stuck at the 25-year-old me, and he's still on that same. And I seen you like 10 years, 11 years later, and you're still 15 years later. Yeah, it's been like 15 years, and I seen Gene again, and he's still dressed the same way, still same mentality. It's like, wow, you didn't change at all. At all. It's weird. It's crazy seeing some people and you're like, yo, you're still the same. You're still the same. You haven't changed. That's insane to me. Insane. Like, it's crazy. Child. But I have to try to find like a super chat when people send money on here too. because I used to have like a song for my other channel, and it's like me and my kids. I'm like, child, my kids are grown. I was like bigger. I said, child, I need to figure out all that. No, that's smart. I wish I never slept back with my ex, who I then married and had sons with. If it wasn't for my son, but at least you married. That's the only thing I always say. I said, at least you got married, child. Even though that's like, but honestly, like I used to always say, when people used to be like, Tasha, what do you regret? I used to always say my son's father. I regret him, but I don't. I don't regret my son's father because my son's father made me so mature. I wouldn't be blessed in my mentality. I feel like I had to go through it to grow up. And I feel like my son's father made me a better mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he matured me in a way. Cause I really was, I was like, you know how the people's like, oh, I'm a girl who really love. And I was that girl. Like I was a hopeless romantic. I try to help people. But my son's father grew me up in a level like, because my son's father was very immature. So I had to learn how to be be strong. But I feel like my son's father made me get like a self-confidence that I never had. I feel so beautiful without him, and like seeing him like kind of deteriorate. Oh, so my friend, speaking of my son, so I was telling one of my boys, right? My story about like all whatever, like my story times, like, oh yeah, whatever. I was telling him like, oh yeah, about my son's father, because there was a point my son's father's teeth started falling out, right? That's gonna be a story time. So I'm telling him, and he was like, what the fuck? Yo, he said, yo, Tasha, I swear to God, like you have to have a special place in heaven. He's like, your life is just crazy. I said, yeah. Like, and the crazy thing is, I was the type of person, when I was going through everything I was going through my son's father, I never told anybody. I used to tell my friend, like Samantha, because that's not her real name, but Samantha, I used to tell Samantha, but I didn't tell her everything because I used to try to protect my son's father in a way too, because I wasn't leaving. I knew I wasn't going nowhere. So it was like all my money was being gone, and child, it's like, but I went through a lot, but I would never, I'm hurt because I was stupid, but then it taught me, all right, you had to be stupid to become smart. You had to become stupid. Like, for example, if I didn't lose that $10,000, when God started blessing me with that type of money, I know what to do with it now. You know what I'm saying? I know, Tasha, you got to put yourself first. Make sure your kids are good before you can help your family, your friends, whatever. You have to learn to lose everything. Like, I felt like God made me lose everything. I mean, I lost everything 3 times. God made me lose everything with my son's father. Then I rebuilt it. Then I lost everything my second time with the car, and then just started going through hell with my job. Then I went through it again recently, and I'm like, what the hell? But then I think God is trying to make me learn. Like, I got to eliminate everything from you for you to value when I give you everything. I really believe that. Like, I keep telling people, I know I'm going to break generational curses. I know I am. I know that I'm here for a reason. I know that I'm going to be big. And the crazy thing is, when I self-doubt myself, like sometimes I'm like, yo, maybe YouTube is not for me. I have men, I'm telling you, like men that's random, like exes that I haven't seen for, like, oh, you popped up on my timeline, or my girl was watching you, and I'm like, yo, I know her, and I just want to make sure. And I'm like, okay. Like, sometimes I ask God, like, you think social media is really for me? Maybe I'm wasting my time. But I really feel like God's making me go through the slow burn, because when my time comes, it's going to come. You know what I'm saying? So I really believe, like, I don't know. I know my personality is my gift. Like I tell people all the time, I know that. That's what it is. Let me see. Girl, religion had to be, yeah, for real. For real. That's true. I'm telling you. No, I totally get it. Same here. For real. That's one man. I always tell people, my baby daddy number 2, I would never. I don't care. Never. I don't care if he changed. God said, Tasha, no, I don't want it. You can give me that. I don't want that trash. But, you know what I'm saying? I just really, like, I really pray like his time come. But I already know when my time come, he's gonna be the first one to come to me. I'm telling you, he's gonna be the first one to come to me. I love that for you. And yes, the sign, haha, God. I'm telling you, and God does it. It's just be so random. It'd be like sometimes I'll pray or I'll be in a funk. I'm like, oh, I don't think social media, and God will like, or somebody just randomly will be like, Tasha Society. Like I'll be walking the street, be like Tasha Society. I'm like, oh hey, like like, and it's crazy because I don't get as much views, but so many people tell me I watch you or my girl watch you or I'm just subscribed to you because I have this one dude who told me I'm subscribed to all 3 of your channels. He don't ever write. He never posts. He said, I just like the video. I let it run because I don't know what you be talking about. He's like, I don't know what you be talking about, but I support you. And I honestly, that's like crazy. Like even like there's this alcoholic. He follows me on everything. Everything I do, like he's probably like a silent watcher. Alcoholic follows everything I do. Mind you, he has a whole girl, okay? But he follows everything I do. Every video I have, every channel I have, he'll like it, he'll watch it, sometimes he'll inbox me like, good job. Like, bro, stop. You know what I'm saying? But he supports me. So it shows like I'm doing something right. Because even men that I don't talk to, and they like, I don't talk to, I haven't messed with, I haven't had conversations with, I haven't had nothing, will subscribe to me. Even my baby daddy's friends will be like, oh yeah, I watch your channel. And they don't even like me. Girl, if I live there, I'll be Tasha G. For real. I tell you. I can't wait. Alcoholic is aggy. I don't even want to talk about him too much because I don't know if he don't. But I know he'd be saying, oh, you be talking about me. I know that it's me. Like, and it's crazy because I'm like, I only have like 28 subscribers over there, and I have like 10, 11 views in each video. Like, how do y'all be knowing these stories? But I know Tasha Society. I used to have the story time, especially like Triflin's brother and stuff. He used to follow me on Tasha Society, so I know some videos he kind of knew. It was like, oh yeah, that's me. And then I'm like, oh, you're a liar. That's not true. How do you know if I'm lying? Because I don't say your name. So how do you know it's me? How do you know it's you if I'm lying? Right? So. Child, but Tasha Jean is gonna be popping. Trust me. Like, I have so much I want to do on Tasha Jean. I know some people told me like, oh, you should do makeup and story times, and I said, yeah, but I'll get distracted. So I wanted to do that. Like, I don't know. I want to switch Tasha Society's channel and make it more like, because I don't really do shit, but like more lifestyle, probably like cooking and talking and wig reviews, real hair. I don't know. I want to change that channel because I don't know. There's so much wigs I can wear. I don't wear wigs all the time. So it's like so much wigs I can review. And then my edges, now I'm getting older. So it's like my hairline is not going. It's like I had to rebuild my hairline because my hairline was going backwards. I said, oh no. Oh no. I have to do deep treatment. So right now, this is like, I'll do like probably a couple of wig videos here and there, but I think I have to really focus on my real hair because my afro is like not even afroing right now. So I'm like, okay, I gotta work on it, child. But Tasha Jean, I'm really gonna focus on that channel because a lot of people like that channel, like a lot of people. So between this channel, and I'm trying to figure out to put more videos on Tasha Reacts because Tasha Reacts is very popular. So I'm trying to do more videos there. And then when I get to my 1,000 mark, try to figure out like if I do 3 videos a week, 4 videos a week, sometimes 5, maybe just try to throw as much videos as I can a week. Tasha Jean, I'm going to try to put like 2 or 3 videos a week, and then Tasha Society, 2 or 3 videos. But that's why I want to change Tasha Society more to lifestyle, like do workout routines, or because I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should focus on more of health journey because I'm getting older. And I can tell my friend, like, I'm getting closer to menopause. I can't, even though I'm like about to be 40 soon. Everyone's like, menopause. I was like, girl, menopause is around the corner. I got to get my body right now because at a point I'm not gonna be able to lose that weight. I want to get to a point that I'm healthy, and I have like a bad energy drink like this. I have an addiction to this, and it's bad. Okay, I don't want to have a heart attack. It's like bad. So I have to figure out like how to slowly wean because my body's addicted to it to a point that I have headaches. So I got to figure out how to wean off the silliest and try to add my coffees and little stuff like that. But I have to get off, and I think I have to really like mentally get my body in order. I did lose a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight, but I got to work on my stomach. You know, so it's like my legs are mad small, my arms are loose. I'm like, I still got big arms, but I'm still trying to lose my arms. But my tummy area, I said, I gotta lose weight. I gotta lose weight. After I had this whole surgery, my stomach looked like it's like I'm pregnant. Well, makeup and so it could work, but because I would wash makeup and true crime mugly, I know I like that, but I'm not fussy. Like I legit, for real, I like story times. That's why I started doing story times, and a lot of people was telling me you should keep Tasha Society as story times, and I'm like, oh, I would lose a lot of people because a lot of people follow me because of my wigs and my hair, and a lot of people write me because I do my press-ons. So this one girl, she's like, why don't you do press-on videos and all that? So I said, okay, I gotta buy, like, you know, you gotta buy the equipment because I do my nails. I don't go to a professional, only for my feet. I'll like go for my feet, but my nails, I do it because I don't have money to be getting my nails done all the time. You know, because when you do makeup videos and hair videos and all that, wigs cost a lot. Like synthetic wigs are not cheap anymore. Synthetic wig goes for $40, $50, sometimes $60. So I'm trying to review synthetic wig. And then I said, now I do like trying to get my natural hair. I think right at a point, when I get to a certain age, I'm not gonna wear wigs as much anymore because I'm gonna get to an age. I like that age, like when people are just like that slick, like sleek, older vibes. They dress nice, wear suits. I'm low-key gonna be that. Okay, I want to be like a sexy, fire-looking boss woman. I love seeing it. So I want to get to a point that, you know, I can just, you know, mature and have like certain things. I don't want to be a person that I'm still gonna wear wigs, but not as much. I know that I won't. Let me see. I think I've seen that. But you could combine makeup, hair with stories. It might give you, yeah, that's true, more engagement. Gen Z's and the attention span save me. Girl, that's what it is. I think like a lot of people, their attention span, and I don't want to do makeup. Like, I feel like, okay, I feel like this channel and Tasha Jean would do good because I get to the point and I'm with it and people are listening. But I feel like when you're doing makeup and you're doing all that, some of them are like, okay, only if they already like you, like on that level. So on Tasha Society, my audience is a little older. So I can do makeup. I can do beauty because a lot of people like that, you know, like finding budgets and cheaper things and how to be pretty without, you know, with a lot of money. So that's what my channel's about. And then I want to start doing like what I eat in a day, weight loss, you know what I'm saying? Try to better my health and all that stuff because now I'm getting to a certain age. I know menopause is kicking in early or for some people. So I'm like, dang, I'm about to be 38, 40's low key around here the corner. I'm gonna be 38 in August. So I'm like, and so I usually have like a birthday party live, but I usually have it on Tasha Society. So I'll promote it over there, but I usually have it on that channel. That's why I always have my birthday lives, but I haven't done lives for a while over there. So I'm trying to like build the engagement over there too. Not would watch. I meant used to watch. Yeah, that's true. I understood what you were trying to say. Yeah, I already read that. Girl, then do nails and tell your stories. That's true. That's true. I should do that. Like do more nails and stuff. I think I was gonna do that on TikTok. Like do more of my nails, and just do like story times. Like because people always say you should do it on TikTok, and I'm like, that's a whole different world. So I was like, maybe I should do like story times on and just do my nails, my press-on nails, and do like part 1, part 2, part 3, like people do. I don't know. I'll try to figure out. But everybody keeps telling me, Tasha, you should TikTok. I think you'll do good at TikTok. I think you'll do TikTok. I said I do have TikTok, but that's like for my wigs and stuff. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, sometimes I want to sit there and watch someone do their hair and nails, but if they're not telling story, I just can't. Exactly, because I feel like my channel, I used to try to be like the aesthetic girls. Like first, I put a little bit of concealer. I felt like I was becoming like even Tasha, my wig reviews, I'm like, yo, I think that's why I'm tired of it, because I feel like I'm becoming these aesthetic girls that I'm not them. I'm not aesthetically pleasing. I am Tasha. I have a big personality. I'm a little ghetto. I have a little ghetto-ness in me. And I feel like I'm becoming these girls, like, oh my God, yeah, love this, love it. Like, I'm not that. So I have to try to learn how to just be me. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I know my personality, because a lot of people say that to me, like, oh, I like Tasha's society, but I wish you just had more of your personality. And that's true. And I think that's why people was following me, because of my personality. And I was like, I have to figure out how to incorporate my personality on that channel. And some people like, do vlogs. What am I doing? I don't go nowhere. Where am I vlogging? I'm walking down the street. Hey girl, like, I don't know. I don't really do much. I don't really do anything. Oh God, not the part laugh out loud, unless you mean clipping them. I'm telling you, I don't know. Better engage. Yeah, I know. As I'm like, ugh, I just hate the parts, like part 1, part 2, part 3. I hate doing it, and then you gotta wait. And I have a bad, like, I'm still trying to be consistent. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't do the parts. Even like trying to catch up parts, watching people's videos. Like, there's this one story, she was really good, but she took forever for like the last part. I'm like, yo, I had to delete it, because I'm like, oh, okay, I don't have time to keep waiting, because I'm gonna forget. But I was like, I feel like when you do story time, just do one story, just bang it out. Only if you're like somebody who has a part 10, part 16, part 20, part 30, part 40, part 50. It's like, Jesus Christ, I ain't got time. So that's why I was trying to start doing it like bigger story times and lives here. All right, well, it's about to be 8. I enjoyed this. Haha, where am I vlogging for? Girl, I don't go exactly. It's like, where do I be watching these YouTubers, they be going to the mall, going to Paris, going to Africa, going here, going there. Child, first of all, I will forget to vlog, because now I have these children in my hand, even though my kids are big. But then, I don't know, I'm very big about the moment. And now, oh yeah, I ain't gonna remember. Like, I respect bloggers. I respect people who do fashion hauls. That's a different world. I think I did one vlog in my life. If I do like vlogs home, cleaning out my house, probably hanging out, reset, getting the kids ready for, whatever. But I'm not going to be, if I lie, say I'm going to wake up every morning, vlogging, dropping off Jeremiah. I'm not. I'm lying. So I thought maybe I should do like a Sunday reset, or probably do like what I eat in a day for like trying to lose weight. Because maybe it'll help motivate me to lose this weight. Because I need to lose this weight. I need to lose like 20 pounds. And I want to lose it healthy. I don't want to lose it because I'm scared. I don't want to have like really bad loose skin. So I'm like, I don't know. I have to figure it out. I know in their lives, I could never. I can't even, for real. Like, how do y'all do this? Like, how do y'all lie? Like, they be lying about their life. Like, I can't, because I'll forget my lie. Like, I'll forget. And some people, like, even like sometimes, like, I'll be watching people's vlogs. I'm like, dang, like y'all live a life, because I don't. Like, sometimes I watch people, I'm like, dang, y'all, if God took y'all now, y'all lived y'all life. They go out, but I don't go nowhere for real. So it's like, I don't know. I'll probably have to figure out like how to do like maybe weight loss Monday. Because I told you my refrigerator is in my living room still, and my washing machine is in my living room, because these people still haven't done nothing with maintenance. So I'm like day in my life with my living room and my washing machine in my living room still for the past like 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 or 5 months. You gotta go slow and make sure to do weight training. Okay. You consider something like boxing, box lift. Yeah, that's what my daughter was saying. I wanted to do like boxing. I want to do that like really bad. Like, I want to do something that I could do, like I can fight. But I want to wait till like maybe like when my kids are both like settled. Because I already know next year is gonna be insane with her going to college. So I'm like, I want to I want to do some type of boxing or something that I can do some more like lifting and whatever, because I don't want my body to be just, loose. The second training along with boxing, the page will tone you the fuck up. Exactly, I believe it. Yeah, the punching bag. I said I believe it. I want to do something like that because I was like I need to tone myself up because I don't have a bad shape. It's just my stomach. Like my stomach right now is, but I lost a lot of weight. My stomach was bigger. I was bigger. Like, especially after my whole son father thing. Ooh, child, I was big. I was big. I don't know when I got that big either. Cause it's like not even like after my kids I was so big, but I gained a lot of weight. So I lost a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. So right now I'm trying to like lose more weight. I've been doing it for a few years and it's much better than the gym. I need to try it. Like I think I have a boxing thing around here too. I think so. Cause I'm like, I needed to start doing some type of little training and try to work out a little bit. Cause I was like, I need to lose this weight. I do. Even my coworker, she was like, even if you eat bad, work out. And she's like, then you'll start slowly stopping. Like cause you'll be proud of yourself for working out. I said, I know how to work out. I used to work out Monday through Friday, wake up 5 o'clock, do runs and all that. I just started like slacking bad. I was a workout head, like it was bad. I suffered when I went to do female and I saw the difference, and then I went back to boxing. Girl, I believe it. I want to do boxing. I know I'm gonna have to take out these nails. Well, these are press-ons. I can take them out, but I want to do boxing. I want to lose this weight, like child. I need to, because I'm like, I want to be snatched. For my 40th, I want to be so snatched to the gods. Like I want, God willing, if God lets me see 40, but yeah, I want to be snatched to the gods. Like that's one celebration I'm going hard for. Like I already told my sister, I was like, for my 40th. That's why I pray to God this year, my YouTube flies, child. I've been on YouTube for too long. She's not lying. After working hard and sweating your ass off for hours, aching. The doesn't for real. That's what she was saying to me. She's like, just start working out. Do little workouts here and there. And then she said the food will slowly come with it too, because you'll start seeing little results and then you'll be motivated. So I said, I need to lose a little bit of weight. I have to lose a lot of weight. Like a lot. Like all that work down the drain. For real. And I love sweets. That's my problem. Mine is not even food. Mine is sweets. I love sweets. It's bad. Bad. I need to lose this weight. Like, I'm like, nah, I got to. And I was like, I have till next, what am I turning? I have a year and some change. So I thought you got a year and some change before you turn 40. Okay? Because this year you turn 38, you got next year and when you turn 40 and some change until you get to 40. So I'm trying to work out hard. And I think YouTube will motivate me too, because if I start like putting myself out there, putting my workout routine, well, not workout, I probably won't do workout routines because I feel like that kind of, I don't, moving the camera everywhere. I don't got time for that. I just want to probably do like the eating healthy, learning different recipes, different things like that. And my daughter, she's really healthy eater now too, because she runs, well, I don't know if she's going to run track this year, but she used to run track. So yeah. Well, I'm going to see like next week, I have to put the flyer up. We're going to do the same thing. Probably have a little bit of conversation. Maybe that's what we should do. Like after, just have a little conversation, vibe, talk. So probably do like a story time, probably do a little preview on my other channel, like a preview story time for like 10 minutes, and then have you guys, just talk for a little bit and then probably call, end the live, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this is going to be every Sunday. Okay. I'm going to try my hardest. If I don't do it on a Sunday, I'll probably pick a different day, probably a Saturday. My goal is to try to do as much vlogs as I can for now. For now, if you start drinking more water and more fruits before your meals, you'll eat less and feel full. Okay, I must start doing that. I try to eat I eat fruits a lot anyway, and I drink a lot. That's all I drink is water. I've been drinking soda lately though. I ain't gonna lie. I think I've been sad or something because I see my Facebook. I was like, My face don't break out. So I'm like, I notice my face is breaking out. I said, but I think it's the soda, so I can't even talk trash. I'm gonna touch that's you. So I'm gonna try to start drinking. Like I try to drink like a lot of water. Like that's one thing I do. I drink a lot of water. Okay, love the live in the chat. Take care. Thank you, girl. I really appreciate you. I tell you all the time. You, Erica, and everybody else who follows it, because a lot of people watch me after. So I know this one. They like long. People like long videos with me. I'm like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that you guys be showing me so much love. It's like, I'm so grateful. But I'm gonna try to figure out, like, especially for my birthday live, I have to promote it now, because when is my birthday this year? Is it on the, what day is it, Liam? It's on a Friday. Maybe I should do it that Friday night, because I always take my birthday off from work, because I'm planning to do something Saturday with the kids. Yeah, so I'll probably do my birthday live Friday, but I'm probably going to do it on my other channel, and I'll promote it. I always promote my birthday live. I'll probably start promoting it next week. Do it on Tasha's Society. I didn't expect you to be live. I'm extra late. It is okay. It's okay. I appreciate you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? I know. I'm trying to do lives every Sunday, and I don't think it's been like alerting people. So I'm trying to do like longer story times now. On you know what, I don't know, I'm trying to see, like, does Sundays work for you guys? But I feel like Saturdays people have lives. I feel like Sundays like the most easier day, but I don't know if like maybe Saturdays work for y'all better, Friday nights work for y'all better. I don't know, maybe I should try like different days, but I don't know, because I know Sundays people usually are like doing things and all that. So Friday nights, all night, laugh a lot. Your intro theme song, for real. Maybe I should do Fridays. I'm gonna start trying to do like different days. But I don't want to lie and do Fridays, because you know, the kids when they go to school. Because I want to have like a consistent night, like, you know what I'm saying, that we all come. So I don't know if it's like easier, because I feel like Saturday and Sundays we can hang out later, and I feel like people like lives like when it's later, because a lot of people don't do anything at night. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out what works best, or maybe start trickling different days. Maybe I should do that. So maybe I should start like lives on different days, and probably try like 6 p.m. because 6 p.m. on my other channel was the best. People used to like it a lot. Let me see. Friday or Saturday is all right, as long as you get the time right. Where is the majority? That's what I'm trying to think, like, because I know like 5 p.m. Eastern is different with different people. So I'm trying to figure out like what time would work. But I think like Friday, Saturday would be better, because Saturday is longer. Maybe I should, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should do a poll and see what people would like more. Because I'm like, maybe I should try different days and see like how the audience work. Like, all right, I do Sundays this week, and then next week I'll do Saturday. It's 1 a.m. Oh my God. You see how crazy, like, I don't think how different you people, like, it's crazy, right? Like, so I'm like, what time would like be better for you guys over there? That's what I'm like trying to think. So it's like, that is insane. 1 a.m. over there. And I forgot y'all time is different than mine. That is, you know, that is crazy. That's so crazy. I think last time somebody else I was talking to, she said, oh my God, I missed it because I was asleep. It was 12 o'clock. And I said, at night? Like, child. I'm catching people watch at 2, 3. Yeah, I know. We're so different. That is crazy. You know, I did not think of that. Because I wanted to like, because I have this other friend, Kira. I'm trying to make her come up too. She has her personality. You think my personality? She is good. She's funny too. But I feel like sometimes I want to have like different people come up and we just talk together here and there too, you know, because I don't want to be the only one here. I wanted to make it like our channel, have fun. I don't want it to become crazy though, because sometimes you put too much people up and people want to cuss you out and stuff. I don't want it to be too crazy, but like have like a guest here and there, and we do reactions here and there. I don't know. I'll probably see how it go. Forget about that, girl. Do what works for you. Girl, but I was like, I want like something that works for everyone, you know? So maybe I should just do different days. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe this week I'll do Sunday, and then another week I'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I want like everyone to kind of join, like probably do Saturdays at 1 or maybe do, I don't know. I'll try to see like what works for everybody. Like, dang, it's crazy. I didn't even think it's like 1 o'clock over there. It's insane. That's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see what works. I'm gonna try to do a Saturday, maybe because if I do Saturdays, I know it's later for you. Maybe it'll be a late night for you guys. I don't know, because that does make sense. That makes so much sense. That's crazy. It's like, and it's so like such a blessing because it's like, dang, so much people watch me all over the world. For real. Like it's like people from different places. Like, oh, I watched you from Greece. This one lady was like, I watched you from Greece, or what did she say? Yeah, I think it was Greece. And I was like, oh, thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. Like, literally, like that's the only thing I like about YouTube. It brings like so much people. Like, there's people like I have a lot of people I know from Texas. I know a lot of people. I don't think I know a lot of people from Massachusetts though. That's the crazy thing. A lot of people is always like Texas, New York. Because a lot of people think like when they hear me, they're like, oh, you're a New Yorker. I said, I was born in New York, but I'm not a New Yorker. I'm in Massachusetts, and they're like, whatever, you a New Yorker. Like, okay. Like, I'm not a New Yorker. Well, I am like half New Yorker, half, because I was set back and forth. I have weak sleep so rare. Yeah, me too, girl. No, don't do that. Like, you want your lives to be popping and have a lot of people, your support here. If people share, yeah, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I'm trying to get my life popping. I am trying to. So I'm trying to see what works. But I think Saturdays are better. I really do. So I'm going to try to see what I can do. Maybe I should switch the days up now here and there, because I feel like Sundays, a lot of people are spending time, whatever, church, so I'm going to try to figure it out and try to switch it up. Look at my afro, is like dying. It's like, because it's still wet, so it's like shrinking down. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what the channel is going to be about, but I really appreciate you. Even though it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I really appreciate you. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I really believe it. I'm here to break generational curses. That's why I have to work so hard. But I'm going to let you guys go. Sometimes being too real authentic will slow your process. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's true. I get it. I get it. You're like, you care so much. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm telling you, I'm too honest. I'm too real. But I can't do the aesthetic. That's why I did Tasha React, because I felt like Tasha Society, I was becoming like a robot. Like, hi, I love this wig, love it so much, so beautiful. Like, I'm not. This is not me. This is not me. Take us to the beauty supply store, child. I haven't been to the beauty supply store in a while. I usually get wigs online. Like, that's what I mostly do. Everything I do is like mostly online. Even like when I do my press on nail, this girl was like, oh, there's a nail store by our house. So I'm like, you know what? Like, but I get everything online. So I should take out a beauty, but I haven't been to a beauty supply store in forever. But I'll figure out something for us, especially the other channel. I'm trying to switch it, but I appreciate you guys. I'm going to try to figure out a time. Maybe next week I'm going to try Saturday. I'll try Saturday. I'm trying to see if Kara could come up with me one day, and probably react with me one day. I used to have my sister, but my sister, she don't really be liking doing lives with me, like that. You're gonna get there, girl. I hope so. I hope so, girl. Laugh out loud. I go to Kai's Beauty. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Child, I need to go. I haven't been to the beauty supply store in forever. I don't even remember the last time I've been to a beauty supply store. I think I went like a couple of months ago, because I had to go Because whenever I do like my hair in a ponytail and I just add like the dollar weave in the back, I think that was the last time. And I don't remember when that was. But all right, well, I'm gonna try. Okay, so next week I'll try to do. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I do Friday or Saturday. I'll probably promote it and I'll let you guys know. And then we'll find another story time. And then I usually give a preview, like 10 minutes of my stories, and then we'll probably chat it up. What am I choking on? I've been choking for a minute. Probably chat it up, and then we'll see how it goes from there. We'll see if Saturday does better than Sundays, and then I'll probably try Friday nights. But Friday nights, I can't do Friday nights because my son, when he started going to school, I ain't gonna have time. By the way, check out. I am Asia. Oh yeah, I forgot about Asia. And that's the girl, the Renee's Beauty. Remember I was telling you that's the girl? Yes, that's her. The one that said that was African and she has like, she's really funny. That's the girl. That's her. I couldn't think of her name. Her. Yeah, I used to watch Asia too. I haven't watched Asia for a while. I remember the last story time I watched of Asia, I think she was talking about she had a cousin that moved in. The cousin came over and he was living with trash bags, and she let him like come over and he wouldn't go. I forgot. It was something about like the cousin came with trash bags and she was trying to kick the cousin out. The cousin was like had a girlfriend and ended up having a baby or something like that. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, she's half guy. Yeah, she is funny. Oh, you're from Kenya? Oh, I love that culture. I'm telling you, I love them. I love Africans. I think they're all so beautiful. Especially y'all figure. Oh, y'all so beautiful to me. I have like a friend, she's from Ghana. Ooh, that girl's body. I was like, girl, I'm not a lesbian, but Jesus Christ. Her body is just perfect. Like, perfect. Like, I live in England. I want to go to England. No, I'll tell you, that is like my dream, like just to go to England, even though I don't travel. But I'm trying to like start traveling here and there. I promised my daughter that too. Like, I'm going to start trying to travel a little bit more here and there, you know. So I'm gonna see. But I want to start traveling. You know, I don't travel. I'm scared. I know, you know, everybody, even my coworker, be like, why? Like, they be trying to force me to go. I'm like, I know. There's like a trip that I was invited to, and everybody's like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And it is, but I'm terrified. I'm like, I'm gonna try to go. But okay. All right. So we're gonna try next Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Girl, I'm with you. I didn't hear it. Girl, that's me with the hate. Girl, me neither. But my grandma's side, little East African, haha, but we grew up there. That is amazing. So I didn't hear that either. My mom, everybody got figure but me. I'm like, I only got hips. That's the only thing. No butt, just hips. I'm like false advertising. So that's when guys be like, damn, I'm like, nah, let me walk by because there's nothing back there before you try to talk to me. I ain't got no butt. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try next Saturday. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Kira to come up, because Kira is a personality too. So I feel like, you know, and she has a YouTube channel too. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to make her come up. Like, at least have like different people here and there come up and talk, and we chat. And probably like sometimes just do me, and sometimes probably have like, you know, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out this live thing. And see how this goes. I'm gonna try to do I have to do like the super chat when people send money. I used to have a song for the other channel, but I'm like, dang, the quality is horrible. But all right, I will see you guys next week. I'm gonna put a video out this week anyway, so stay tuned for that. I have like 2-3 videos that I will be putting out. So yeah. So I will see you guys later. Thank you, everyone who have joined the chat. Thank you, my sister, for the super chat. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. Stay tuned for this week, and then I'll let you know if I'm doing Saturday or Sunday. I'll probably promote it probably by tomorrow. I'll put my banner up and set a reminder for you guys, because I know YouTube don't show that I'm gonna be live, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do. Bye, girl. Bye. Appreciate you guys. I will be here again. Hopefully, I'll let y'all know. I'll put the flyer on my post, my community tab. I appreciate you guys for coming in. I will see you guys next week. I'll be back next week, and then we'll find another story time. I'll probably try to find it probably today and find a different story time. I gotta go. My sister, I got to edit my other video. But anyways, okay. All right. I'll keep talking and talking about, all right, bye. I feel like this is going to be like our time frame, like 3 hours, 4 hours, and we'll just talk. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how the live goes. And yeah. All right. So let me get out of here. I appreciate you guys for coming, and those who do for the replay. I know a lot of people watch it over. I know a lot of people like the longer lives. So hopefully next week we'll be here, probably Saturday. I'll try Saturday and see how that goes. All right. So I will see you guys later. I will see you guys in my probably in the YouTube streets. All right. Bye, guys.